but I don't. All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as your presiding judge on today. Good morning to everyone on Friday before the holiday. All right, and so hopefully your case managers have been talking with you about your emergency response plan and all those good things. I want to make sure everybody has a plan. What are you going to do if things get tough or get a little tight during the holiday? Because what we do know is the holiday will pass and you will have to come back and see me. And so we want to make sure when you come back to see me, it's a pleasant visit. All right. I am going to start off this morning. I do see that we have one traffic matter where Attorney Kaczmarczyk
Good morning, Your Honor.
is here. Good morning to you.
This is a matter
And
that,
counsel-
I was just going to say the original ticket was dismissed a few weeks ago on April 17th. This is the second half that should have been dismissed, actually. The no proof of insurance.
Is it for Zayed Ayash?
Yes, it is.
All right, very good. And counsel, you said it should have been dismissed?
Yes, the officer did not show back on April 17th. And the speeding ticket was dismissed, but for some reason, the second half was not dismissed. The second count of no proof of insurance.
My clerk is looking it up right now.
Yeah, so that is correct, Judge. Count 1 was dismissed because officer did not show, and that was on April 17th.
So count 2 should have been dismissed as well.
It should have been, yeah.
All right, let me call it and we'll get it dismissed and you can be on your way.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have
appreciate
case
that.
number, you're very welcome. Case number SX 418-63472 for Zayed Ayash. Counsel, your appearance.
Yes, Ralph Kaczmarczyk, P29637, attorney for the defendant.
All right, thank you, counsel. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. This matter was scheduled for formal hearing on a previous date. The officer failed to appear. And so count 2 for some reason was not dismissed. So on today, I am going to dismiss that matter without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great weekend. I appreciate that.
You do the same. Thank you.
Take care.
All right, very good. All right, let's do it. Y'all know y'all can't wear those hats in the courtroom now. Don't be doing that to me on the Friday before. Justine Liggins. Somebody called your name. All right, let's do it. We'll start off with the attorneys. Please place your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Judge. Morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Court, Vet Court, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, P23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you and good morning again.
All right, thank you, Mr. Reed. Good morning to you, and your motion is granted.
And good morning, Your Honor. Robert
Thank you.
Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted. All right, let's go to our case managers. Ms. Harris, you are up first.
Good morning, Your Honor. Angel Harris, case manager for Specialty Court.
Good morning, Ms. Harris. Did you have any preliminary matters for me?
I did. I sent you a text earlier, but I know you're busy. So I just wanted to let you know on that text, there's one promotion for Andrea Fitzpatrick. And then there is also somebody on the docket. I don't see him on here yet, but we're going to want him to come in person because of some positive screens.
Issues. All right, very good. I will make sure that did you communicate to them that they had to come in on today?
I've attempted to. I emailed, no response. I called, got voicemail. Voicemail was full. So I'm hoping that he actually gets on so I can go into a breakout room and explain to him that he needs to come in person.
All right, and when is his next, I see the name now, when is his next scheduled court date?
Oh, today.
Oh, wonderful.
He's on the docket
It all
today.
worked
That's
out.
why I'm hoping he's just going to come on so I could tell him he needs to come in person.
All right, wonderful. That it
Okay.
works out. Great. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna ask everybody to please keep your devices muted until I call your case. Miss Cleveland, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Toshi Cleveland, case manager for specialty court.
All right. Good morning, Miss Cleveland. Do you have any preliminary matters for me?
I have one individual. I did send a message to the team regarding Mr. Shaw. He should be reporting in person. You may also see Mr. Howard, but Mr. Howard does not have anything going on. He just doesn't have good Zoom capabilities.
Okay, no problem. And then who's sitting in the courtroom? Mr. Davis. You should know that your client is here in the courtroom, okay?
Yeah, I'm aware. He's always there in person. He likes to come see us,
All right.
Judge Holmes.
All right, we don't mind. We don't mind. All right, very good. All right, if nothing else, I am going to, I saw the interpreter was on. Uh-oh, did I lose him? Interpreter Zayman? Wasn't he on?
Yes, he was.
I'm here.
All right, are you here on Mr. Ahmed's case?
Yeah. Yeah, Kasir, both Ahmad, Kasir Ahmad and Qais Ahmad.
Yes, it's two of them, Judge.
Mr. Ahmed and who else?
The other one is Mr. Ahmed too. Their names are very similar.
Oh, okay,
One is
very
Kos-
good.
One is Kosir and one is.
Koyes.
Koyes.
Yes.
All right, very good.
Yes.
We're going to start with, I'm going to do, because I don't see the promotee. And so I'm going to start with your cases, Mr. Zayman. If you, and good morning, Ms. Tokman. Good morning to you. Thank you for serving this week.
Morning, Judge.
All right. All right, Mr. Zayman, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please state your name as well as your qualifications.
Judge Sayed Zaman, that court interpreter.
All right, and you're interpreting today from English to
Bangla.
and Bangla to English. Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
do see Mr. Kosir Ahmed, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens. Are we ready to proceed on his matter?
I believe so, Judge.
All right,
Yes.
case manager, ready?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I should have asked.
Yes, I'm ready, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Sorry, that's who I should have asked. Very good. I have case number 2200030 FD. If you could ask Mr. Ahmed to unmute and state his name for the record.
By Judge case doesn't buy 00003 FD Kasir Ahmad. आपने अनम्यूट करूकर अपना नामटा होगा जनाब.
He has to unmute.
अनम्यूट करूका भाई.
Tell him to look at his screen. He should receive a prompt that tells him to touch something to unmute.
भाई अनम्यूट करूका अपना फर्क होगा देखे तो अनम्यूट करूका कोई अपना नाम होगा. जो नाम होगा.
My name Qasiruddin Ahmed.
Kasir, my name is Kasiruddin Ahmad.
Thank you and good morning to you. How you can place your hand down.
आत्माओं का एक जगह स्थिरता होगा लड़ा सा करना ना.
Okay, I'm going.
All right, Mr. Ahmed, how are you doing with working your program?
जनाब अहमद तुम्ही प्रोग्राम वर्किंग किला हो रहा बलानी.
Yeah. Bala.
Yes.
How's he doing? Is it going, are things going well?
He says everything is good.
Okay, thank you. All
Yeah.
right, Ms. Harris, I'm going to have you report out after Mr. Ahmed.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
जनाब हेरिस केस मैनेजर हो रहा तुम्हें मिस आईता रखोलता अपडेट रिपोर्ट हमारा करता है.
Yeah, horror mucha. Horror.
अपना रे ना हो बेटी रे अपने खामोश तो होगा अपना रे मत ले मत ही बाने ले चुप तक होगा.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Ahmed is in compliance at this time. He has been testing consistently. And if there's any questions or concerns, he has his son reach out for him because he, can communicate with me and get the kind of message back to him. But he has been communicating. We've been working the best that we can with some of the language barriers, but we've had some face-to-faces. Interpreter Zaman is great and really helps us kind of communicate. But Mr.
You have
Ahmed
to
is
give the
doing.
interpreter an opportunity to.
Yes, Judge,
to,
one second.
interpret.
So,
Okay.
Judge, আপনার জনাব হেরিসে কইরা জনাবা হেরিসে যে জনাব আহমদে কসির আহমদের সপ্তাহ নিয়ম শর্ত যেগুলো সপ্তাহ মানিয়া চলরা টেস্ট করা রেগুলার বেসিস এবং সপ্তাহ ঠিক আছে তান ফুয়ায় এই ব্যাপারে যথেষ্ট হেল্প করে আপনার আমার তাই প্রশংসা করা এবং আপনার ফুয়ার কইরা একটু ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ বেরিয়ার প্রবলেম যার কারণে তার ফুয়ায় সপ্তাহ হেল্প করে সাহায্য করে সো আপনার ও পর্যন্ত Go ahead, Ms.
Ms.
Harris.
Harris.
Yep, there was a mix-up with his appointment with his provider, but I was able to work through that with his son to get that reset up for him. So he is scheduled to start that now on June 14th.
তো তার প্রোভাইডার লোকে নেক্সট অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট মনে করেন তার ফুয়ার সাহায্যে আমি এগুলো অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট করার চেষ্টা করাম তার এগুলো নেক্সট অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট প্রোভাইডার হলো জুনের 14 তারিখ
No issues to report, is that correct, Ms. Harris?
No issues to report, Your Honor.
জনাবা রিসরে জিকাইরা যে তার কোনো রিপোর্টিং করতে কোনো সমস্যা করেননি ঠিকমতো করেনি দেন করে না কোনো সমস্যা না ঠিকমতো করেন
All right, Mr. Ahmed, did you have any questions for the team or concerns that you'd like us to address?
জনাব আহমদ তোমার এই যে টিমর সম্বন্ধে কোনো প্রশ্ন বা তোমার চিন্তার বা কোনো কিছু আসেনি যে যা জানতা জিকাইরা
আমার তো আপনারা আমি বারে বারে করে আমারও একটা প্রবলেম আমার দিনে যাওয়া আসা যে কোনটা করা আমি তো গড় বইছি তো আমি তো কোনোবাই বাড়িতে পাই না আমার যদি টেম্পোরারি একটা লাইসেন্সটা দিতে তাহলে আমি আমার খুব ভালো হয় আর কি খুব সুবিধা হয় আমি কেসকিটি যাই প্রফেশনাল
He keep ask one thing, Judge, every time, the temporary license so he can drive.
Okay, Ms. Harris will connect him with one of our attorneys so that they can speak with him about his license. He's not been with us that long, but we want to talk with him about the status of his license. And if he'd like to do that on this morning, he can, Mr. Zaman, find out.
আমি আমার মিস সেরিসের মাধ্যমে আমার একটা অ্যাটর্নির লগে কোর্টের আদালতের একটা উকিলের লগে তার মাথায় ইয়া দিমু মনোর আপনার হে আমরা লগে বেশি দিন না প্রোগ্রামও নতুন তার বাদেও যদি ইভেন কি আজকেও মারতে চাই বিষয়ে তাইলে মারতে পারবো মিস সেরিসে আমার কোর্টের আদালতের যে কোনো একটা উকিলের লগে এই ব্যাপারে তারা মিলিয়ে দিবে আমার তার লাগে
ঠিক আছে
অল রাইট
Would he like to speak with an attorney today?
আজকে মাত্তানি একজন উকিলের লগে এই বিষয়ে
জি
ইয়েস
Very good.
I'll talk to him, Judge. Put me in the
All right,
room
very
with the
good.
interpreter.
After
জনাব
After
রিদে
Mr.
কইরা
Zaman, go ahead. Mute me for a
I
second.
said that already.
Hey.
All right, very good. My apologies. And so, Mr. Zeman, after we do your second case that you're here to interpret on, we will place you and Mr. Reed and Mr. Ahmed in a breakout room. Would you let him know that?
ভাই আমরা জাজে কইরা যে আমার আরেকটা কেস আছে আরওজা আহমদ যে তাই ওটা শেষ করিয়া ব্রেকআউট রুমও আপনার মিস্টার রিড ও যে উকিল আপনি আর আমি ব্রেকআউট রুমও গিয়ে আপনার লাইসেন্সের ব্যাপারে মাতিম
Yes.
অলরাইট
Right. Mr. Ahmed's next court date is going to be June 9th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m.
ভাই আপনার পরবর্তী তারিখ হইল আপনার জুনের 9 তারিখ সকাল 8:45
Yes.
অলরাইট
All right.
Please
Yes.
have him stay on mute and then we'll send you all to a breakout room, okay?
আপনি আনমিউট তখন জানো আমরা কেস শেষ হলে আপনার ব্রেকআউট রুমও দিব
জুনের 9 তারিখ নাইনি
পরবর্তী তারিখ জুনের 9 তারিখ বাট এখন কইরাম আপনি আনমিউট রাখুন যেন আপনার ব্রেকআউট রুমও দিব আপনার লাইসেন্সের ব্যাপারে মাতার লাগে
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
অলরাইট
Okay, thank you.
Judge,
All right.
Judge, may I ask
Yes,
my
Mr. Reed.
so
Yes.
for the gentleman,
I'm sorry.
may I have an SOS for Mr. Ahmad? SOS.
Ms. Mack is getting it for you now, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Let's go to Mr. Ahmed Koyes. All right, can you come into screen, please?
কোর্স ভাই
And so I'll,
ইয়োতাওকা ভাই আপনার স্কিনো আওকা
Yeah, I see.
I'm here.
all right, case number 220090800. Please state your full name for the record.
জাজে
কোয়েস
কেস
আহমেদ।
যাচ্ছেন আপনার 2200-90800 আপনার নামটা হোক রেকর্ডার লাগে
Koyas Ahmed.
কোয়েস আহমেদ
All right, Mr. Ahmed, how are you doing with respect to working your program?
জনাব আহমদ তোমার প্রোগ্রামের সম্বন্ধে তোমার জিজ্ঞাসা ছিলাম তুমি কিলা করায় তোমার হলতা কিলা যার
Yeah, সবটা ঠিক আছে ভালো আছে
এভরিথিং ইজ অলরাইট
All right, very good. You're not having any issues at all?
কোনো ইস্যু আছে নি
জি না
নো
Very good. Have you learned anything since the last time I've seen you?
খুব ভালো হইছে বালা খুশি হইলাম নিয়া তুমি লাস্ট যে তোমার দেখা হয়েছিল এর বাদে জিজ্ঞাইলাম নতুন কিছু লার্ন করছো নি অভিজ্ঞতা হইছে নি
নতুন কিছু বলতে
নিউ অ্যাবাউট হোয়াট
about life, about the things that you've been learning in your sessions, that you've been seeing your provider, anything you've learned in your groups, anything.
কইরা আছে না লাইফের সম্বন্ধে যে একটা অগু ছাড়াই আপনার কিলা যার প্রোগ্রাম সম্বন্ধে প্রোভাইডারর যে এটা সম্বন্ধে একটা আছে না একটা শিকার একটা বলে একটা আমার খুব ভালো লাগে এখন লাইফ বেটার বা ওটার সম্বন্ধে কইরা জিজ্ঞাসা যদি তাকিয়া থাকে
যে ঠিক আছে সব তো আর তো আর কি তাও প্রোগ্রামও যাইরাম টাইম মতো যাইরাম সবটাও ঠিক আছে
I'm going to the program. I'm doing good. Everything is better.
That wasn't my question though. My question was, has he learned anything since the last time I've seen him?
আমার কোশ্চেন এটা না আমি কোশ্চেন হলো লাস্ট টাইম যে তোমারে দেখলাম আর এখন কোনো কিছু নতুন তুমি কিছু শিখছো নি
বুঝছি না কথাটা
I don't quite understand what do you mean.
All right, so Mr. Zeman, what I'll have you do is you can go in the breakout room with him as well. Ms. Harris can go in and explain to him what I'm asking, and then I'll do his hearing at a later time, okay?
Sure, Judge. So, Judge, কইরা আপনি আমি সেরিস কেস ম্যানেজার আমরা ব্রেকআউট রুমও দিবা আমি যাতে কিটা হইছে ওটা আমি সেরিসে বুঝিয়ে কইবা তখন আবার আপনার কেস ডাকবা.
Right, so we'll get an invitation. I'm going, Ms. Mack, I got you because I know you're doing some other things. I'm going to send an invitation for the breakout room to Attorney Reed, breakout room number 1, Attorney Reed. I'm also going to send it to Mr. Koyes and Mr. Kosir, both last name Ahmed. And then Ms. Harris, you can join them in a moment. I'm not going to stop your cases from going. So, Mr. Zeman, if you could communicate to them, please accept the invitation to the breakout room.
আপনার ব্রেকআউট রুমও দিবা ওনো পাপসা পইব অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে জানার ব্রেকআউট রুমও তো আমরা গিয়া মাতিমু মিসেরিসে আমরা যোগাযোগ করবা বাতে সো প্রমোর লাইক ওয়েট করো কা দেখাইবো breakout
I
room
still
1.
see Kosir Ahmed. Tell Mr. Kosir Ahmed to accept
Kosir
that
Shah.
breakout.
কসির লড়ইন না ভাই এক জায়গাত কোটো বইছেন আপনি জেবলা প্রম আইবো তখন ব্রেকআউট রুমও মারেন জানো I'm just waiting
I
for
think
the
he's gonna
prom,
get
Judge.
someone to help him. All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Zeman.
No problem.
All right, we are ready. I am going to go now to our promotee. I believe that she has joined us. Ms. Fitzpatrick, are you with us? Ms. Fitzpatrick?
I see her, but
Okay, she's not connected to audio, so I'm going to keep going. Ms. Cleveland, who do you have in phase 3 of 3 or in phase 5?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Deja Ellis is in 3 of 3. I saw her on Zoom.
Yes.
I have Mr. Maurice Howard is 5 of 5
He's in the
phase.
courtroom.
And let's see, I apologize, Your Honor. I also have Miss Matthews, who's on. She's not on the docket, but she was in my notes to be scheduled for today. So I'm not sure if it was just a oversight for her, but she is on Zoom.
All right, very good.
And then
Do you have any more 3 of 3 in phase 5?
phase 5 is also Miss Latasha Williams Taylor. I saw her on. And Daniel Shaw, but Daniel Shaw is here for a reason. So
Okay, very good. He hasn't made it here yet.
okay.
All
thank
right, wonderful. Very good. I am going to start off by calling Mr. Maurice Howard. Come on, Mr. Howard. Good morning to you. I have for Mr. Howard, case number 210-451-5601. State your full name for me, Mr. Howard.
Maurice Lamar Howard.
All right, speak right in that microphone so that the court reporter can hear you.
Maurice Lamar Howard.
All right, how are you this morning?
Very good, yourself?
I'm doing very well. What's different about you today?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No.
Okay, maybe because you don't have on a jacket and a coat, the weather is broke outside.
Jacket is over there. It was like 40 when I left, 42.
Okay.
Still living there.
All right, I'm adjusting. I walked through the front door this morning. I'm adjusting to seeing everybody in their summer, spring stuff. I'm used to seeing everybody all covered up and, jackets and stuff. So maybe that's what's different today. How are things going with you?
Things are progressing well.
Very good. What do you have planned for the holiday? If anything,
I don't know.
you don't know yet?
I don't
It's
know.
gonna play it by ear?
I'm gonna play it by ear.
All
I
right.
have no idea what I'm gonna do. Family maybe, but I don't know if I'm coming around downtown. I'm not sure.
Okay, I think that Grand Prix is gonna be downtown this
That's
weekend.
That's June 2nd.
No, I think they're doing some stuff this week, this weekend. Yeah, yes. So there will be lots of festivities in downtown
It
Detroit.
says June 2nd. No, that's the
Right,
first.
but they're doing activities leading up to it. Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
okay.
Y'all hang around.
All right, you might just want to do that. What's your emergency response plan? Should things take a left turn or you're triggered or what have you? What's your plan?
Well, I have a contact call for my emergency plans and not have one. However,
Okay,
I have a fallback call for people.
you have certain people you're gonna call as a fallback.
Yes.
All right, I hope everybody heard that because I want to hear what your emergency response plan is going to be. His plan is not to have an emergency, not to be triggered, but in the event that he is prepared. He has a list of people. You're gonna keep that list with you, those phone numbers on speed dial that you will call and they can help you, right? Encourage you, point you in the right direction.
Correct.
All right, I love it. That's a good plan. Okay? All right. Are you having any issues, anything you need to share with the team?
No.
Okay, Ms. Cleveland, is Mr. Howard in compliance?
Yes, Your Honor, he's doing quite well. He and I have had several discussions since his last court date. He is compliant with the court's orders. He has a sponsor and he's connected with them. I'm sure that individual is somebody that's a good resource for him should he need an emergency plan to take action. I also wanted to say this weekend, which I always fail to hear people mention, is the great electronic movement festival that Detroit put on the map. So it's worldwide. It's going to be a ton of people down there. So that's one reason to be careful to go down there because it's going to be so many people down there. Your Honor, he's doing well. So he's prepping for the upcoming graduation. He is on track. I'm sure I'm going to be able to make that recommendation for him, and I know he's looking forward to it. All right, very good. And everybody should know the date for our graduation celebration is June 16th, 2023. And that is going to be at 10:30 a.m. at the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center. No excuses. Everybody's required to be there. You're getting enough advance notice. It is going to count as a court date. So please make sure that you are there and in person. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in person as well. All right, Mr. Howard, do you have any questions for me?
I don't know if Ms. Cleveland is in house. I have the information that she wanted me to bring.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, he has some information for you that you've asked him to bring. Yes, and what I'll do, if possible, he can come up to the third floor probation and then just ask for me and they'll call me. But I do have some clients here, so on Zoom, so might take just a minute if you don't mind sitting for just a few minutes. Okay, Mr. Howard, is that okay?
No problem.
All right, very good. Your next date is going to be June 16th, 2023 for our graduation, which starts at 10:30, but Ms. Cleveland will let you know what time you need to appear, okay? All right, wonderful. Good to see you, sir. Be safe. Have a good holiday. Also, Your Honor, I'm sorry. He can also come up to probation and ask for Ms. Yazik, and Ms. Yazik can make copies of those documents for him if he doesn't have time to sit and wait. So if he comes to probation and asks for her, our administrative assistant will help him. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes, Miss Rhonda. Yes. Yes.
on the
All
third
right,
floor.
very good. Thank you, Mr. Howard.
Thank you.
All right, let's keep going. I'm going to go to Gilmore. Did you came back in here? I'm gonna go. I thought you'd be scared of this courtroom. Let's go to Deja Ellis. Miss Ellis, I have for you case number Z8066081. Unmute and state your name for me.
Deja Ellis.
Good morning, Miss Ellis.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. You working your program, Miss Ellis?
Yes, I am. I'm going to see Ms. Hawthorne and another therapist that's a recovery coach every Wednesday. And also just trying to stay focused, taking care of business and just working my program.
All right, very good. How do you feel about that, Miss Ellis?
I feel really good. I actually registered for classes for the fall to get my nursing degree.
Yes, come on, man. You can do it. That's awesome.
Yes, I'm
I
really
love it.
excited about that.
You are excited about that?
Yeah, because for a while I just kind of been feeling like, working, these kind of jobs like at plants and stuff, it isn't for me. And I really just want to go back to school and do what I feel that, could be my career.
I love it. Do it. We need nurses. We need nurses with great attitudes. We need nurses that are patient, especially with people like me, because I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of everything. They walk in with anything. It'd be a paper bag. What you gonna do with that paper bag? Is it gonna hurt me? So we need nurses. So go and do it. The world needs you. So wonderful. Miss Ellis, you have been on a good track. You have been doing very well. I'm going to hear from Miss Cleveland. She's in compliance. Is there anything you need to update us on?
Your Honor, she is doing exactly what she should be doing, and she is well on track to graduate on the 16th. I'm very proud of her.
Yes, ma'am. I am very proud of her too. And I know your grandparents are proud of you, aren't they?
Yeah, my grandma and my grandfather, they tell me almost every day that they're really proud of me.
Aww.
Yes, wonderful. And I hope you believe them and you remember that when you're faced with challenges and you have to make a decision, that there are folks that are counting on you to do the right thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No.
No questions? All right, if nothing else, anything else from any of our other team members?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Keep up good work, Miss F. We're proud of you. Be safe. Have a good holiday. Thank you. And Judge, would they say interpreter to breakout room number 1, please? Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you, Mr. Reed. Mr. Zaman, if you could go back to room 1, that would be great.
Yes,
All right,
Judge, I'm
Mr.
waiting for the
Fidus.
pups.
I'm sorry, Mr. Zaman?
Yeah, I'm waiting for to see the pups up too, so I can go join.
Oh, we already sent it to you. It won't just let you go back?
I never seen this.
Oh, I thought I sent him one. Okay, wonderful. All right, Mr.
There you go.
Fidus?
Yeah.
Judge, I'd just like to say, Miss Ellis, you've turned things around and now it seems like you're reaping the rewards of the good decisions you're making and the kind of person you are, which I knew you always were, right from the start. So keep up the great work, young lady. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Ellis, what's your emergency response plan for the holiday?
Well, to call my therapist, if I run into any issues, because talking to her has really helped me a lot, especially since, I've opened up to her more.
All right, very good. Sounds like a good plan to me. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Make sure everybody's checking to see what time your facility is going to be open for testing. If your color drops during the holiday, get up and start going to test early in the morning, because I'm not taking excuses. They were closed. I thought they were open. I went, I took a picture. not going to matter. I am going to hold you accountable. So in the morning, call first thing in the morning. It's a holiday. Sometimes people don't work all day. Call first thing in the morning. Don't count your tests. If your color drops, get up and go because everybody must test. All right. Ms. Ellis, if you don't have any questions, your next date is going to be June 16, 2023, which is the date of your completion, which is going to be our graduation. So stay on track, do what you're supposed to do so that we won't have any issues, okay?
Okay. Oh, I do have
Alright.
one question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I get notices when I have court, and I got one notice saying that it was a violation, and I know that with the other county that I had my case for, my probation officer sent in violation notices, but it was just until I completed the program. It wasn't actually a violation. So is that the same thing?
I have no idea what she's talking about. So listen, Miss Matt, you got a violation notice from 36th District Court.
Yeah, but it didn't have a courtroom. It didn't have a time or anything on it.
Ms. Cleveland, do you know anything about that?
No, she probably would just need to take a snapshot of that and send it over to me so I can look at it and then I can share with the team to see what's going on. But we sent the completion documentation to your other court jurisdiction. So they received notice that you were completed regarding their process. So you shouldn't have any issues over there.
All right.
Okay.
So send a picture of it to Ms. Cleveland so Ms. Cleveland can get it to the attorneys and find out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
All right, wonderful. I want you to have a wonderful holiday. Be safe and make some good choices, okay?
Okay. Thank you, you too.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, I am now ready to go to Ms. Chabelle Matthews. Ms. Matthews, good morning to you. Is she on? There she is. All right.
All right. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, I have the following for you. I don't see Ms. Matthews on the docket. You did say that. Do we have a case number for Ms. Matthews?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me.
Yes, place it on the record for me.
Your Honor, she's a transfer case. Her case number would be 21-002504.
All right, Ms. Matthews, state your full name for me.
Chabelle Matthews.
All right, how are things going with you, Ms. Matthews?
Things been going pretty good. I got finished with the house. I'm actually trying to purchase my second house. I pretty much just been fun and working for real.
All right, and you trying to purchase a second house?
Yes, Judge. Yes, I have to.
Okay, all right. Look at you, ma'am. You set goals and you go after it. I love that about you. So continue to do it, okay?
Thank you. I definitely will.
Yes, ma'am. All right. You've been working your program without issues?
Yes, I have. I been meeting up with Mr. Quick at Pop Off every Thursday and Friday. And I've been going to my drops as well.
All right. Very good. And no issues?
Nope. And I'm almost finished with my community service hours as well.
I love it. Very good. Very good. Very, very good.
You done?
All right. I know you're getting there. You're getting there. Tell me what's going to be your emergency response plan for this holiday. Big holiday, y'all. The weather's going to be nice and it's a holiday. That's a double whammy. Come on, tell me what's your plan.
Judge, I'm gonna really be chilling with my son throughout the day, and then I'm going to work at night. I have to.
Okay, but what's your backup plan? What's your plan if something goes on?
If anything was to happen, I'm gonna just call Mr. Quick or call Miss Tassie, Miss Cleveland, somebody that I can call back on. Miss Cleveland, you better answer.
Yes.
All right. Very good. That's a good plan. Everybody giving that same plan, and that's fine. But listen, you all have been exposed to some other tools as well through your sessions, some techniques that you should be able to use to help you in crisis situations. But listen, that's always an option. Pick up the phone. So that works for me. All right, you have some questions for me, Miss Matthews?
No, Judge, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Cleveland, is Miss Matthews in compliance?
Yes, Your Honor, she's doing quite well. She's in compliance with all your court's orders. She is reporting accurately, and she is well on track to complete by the 16th as far as her graduation date.
All right, very good. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Loud and clear, Judge. I will be there. Me and my son.
All right, so get those loose ends tied up so you can be ready to go, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good, very good. Your next court date is going to be June 16th, 2023, and that will be our graduation date. So we'll put you on the docket for 10:30. Ms. Cleveland will give you instructions on what you need to do on that day, because we still have some things we need to take care of before the ceremony starts. So you all will appear, those that are on the list for graduation will have to appear earlier than 10:30. I'm just putting you on for 10:30 for docketing purposes, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Anything from any of our other team members as to Ms. Matthews?
I would just like to say, Judge, good job, Miss Matthews. You've just been knocking it out and keeping up the great work. Congratulations on getting the second home. I know that quadruples the amount of work rather than double it, but I know you can do it. So keep up the great work.
All right, very good. You've got your next date, Ms. Matthews?
Yes, I do, Judge.
All right, then you are all set. We are here if you need us. Make sure you have a good holiday, because your graduation is right after that holiday. Make sure you don't miss any testing, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm ready on Ms. Williams-Taylor. I have case number Z8080601. Ms. Williams-Taylor, state your full name for the record, please. Where did she go? She was on here. Ms. Williams-Taylor? There you are.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. State your name for me.
Good morning, Latasha Williams-Taylor.
All right, good morning to you. How are you today?
I'm fine.
That's good. Very good. All right, Ms. Williams-Taylor, you've been working your program and doing everything you're supposed to do?
Yes.
Are you having any issues or any concerns with working that program?
No.
None? All right, tell me about your emergency response plan for this holiday that we're about to have.
I plan to call Miss Cleveland, Miss Walker from Detroit Recovery, and my best friend, who's very supportive of my, situation. So I got people on deck.
You got people on deck. All right, I love it. I love it. Are you doing anything special over the holiday?
Probably going to a family cookout.
All right. Be careful at them family cookouts, y'all, because everybody's been coming back from the Mother's Day cookout and family turning up. At least that's what they saying. They throwing their family out there. Family turning up, and they didn't know family was turning up. Y'all know the people in your family that turn up. And y'all know the people in your family that turn up. So if you're going to hang out with family during the holiday and you know that they have the propensity to turn up, you want to bring your own food, bring your own drinks, prepare your own stuff so that you don't have to see me next week and talk about your family, because it's not going to be good. This is for everybody, not just for you, Miss Williams-Taylor. It's for everybody, okay? So enjoy yourself, enjoy your family. Keep your mindful of what you said your emergency response plan is and make some good choices, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have questions for me today?
No, but I wanted to say that I'm done with community service. I completed that on the 19th, and I will have everything paid by the 7th.
All right, I see Miss Cleveland clapping. All right, by June 7th. Miss Cleveland, is she on the list of people recommended for promotion? I mean, for graduation?
Yes, Your Honor, and she's on track. She get those 2 things done and she's gonna be good.
All right, then you need to get them done and make sure no snafus over the holiday. Okay? All right, and so I'll hear from Miss Cleveland, but you should know that your next date is going to be June 16th, 2023. I'm going to put it on my docket for 10:30 because that's what time our program starts. But you will have to be there earlier because there are some things that the graduates have to do on the morning of graduation, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, anything else you want to add for Miss Williams-Taylor?
Your Honor, she is reporting accurately. She's in compliance with all the court's orders. She is doing what she's supposed to. And I just want to tell her how proud I am because I know there was a little rough start going, but she got it together and she's doing what she's supposed to for herself and for her family. So I'm very proud of her.
Yes, absolutely. Look, Miss Williams-Taylor, I remember you had to come in and see me on an unpleasant note. And then she had the audacity to say to me, "You short." I was like, you know what, lady? Don't tell nobody. That's okay. Don't be fooled by the 5'1". Don't be fooled by it. All right, we come from down under and take care of business. There you go. For all the vertically challenged people. All right, look, you have worked hard, Ms. Williams-Taylor. I'm excited for you. Continue on this path that you're on. We're here if you need us. And so we'll see you in person on June 16th, okay?
Okay, I want to say this. I don't mean to cry. I'm very emotional. But I appreciate everyone for sticking for me and beside me and helping me through this and never giving up on me.
No giving up. Never giving up. Even when you get that completion certificate on June 16th, we are still going to be here for you if you ever need us. You don't need to have a case. Once you are part of this family, we keep you forever. You can always come back. You can always call. You can always text. You can always drop in the courtroom and say, I need, point me in the right direction, connect me with the resource. That is one of the benefits of completing this program. So we got you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. You see, Miss Cleveland, that's from all of us. Yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to see you on graduation day, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, I am going to go to Justine Liggins, and then I'll do some circling back real quick. Justine Liggins, I have for you. Kate, you're not driving, are you?
No, come on, not Judge. Why would I incriminate myself? Of course not.
Okay, because I'm gonna be the one to testify against you. I'm gonna swear myself in and testify against you.
I just did
All right.
Point. I ain't pull off.
All right. Here we go. Case number 220-561-8901. State your full name for me.
Justine Liggins.
All right. How are you doing, Justine Liggins?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing very well. You ready for this holiday?
As ready as I would be. I can't complain at all. I do work. I work on a holiday. It's funny because my mom was like, Justine, what time you coming out Monday? And I said, well, what's happening Monday? Everybody just getting together to have dinner? Like, did I get the memo last? And she's like, it's the holiday. And I said, oh, I work all day, but I'll be by for my plate, of course. And she was like, all right, cool.
Yes. Get your plate. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Are you having any issues with working the program?
Nah, no issues. Just staying as compliant, obviously, as possible, doing what's asked of me. So just trying to make sure I'm on top to make sure that everything's going the right way.
All right. Very good. What's your emergency response plan for the holiday? I know you're going to be working and doing a whole lot, but what's your plan?
I think that is the emergency response. But other than that, I think it's just taking a moment to myself. I mean, obviously we can call people all day, we can have those conversations, but I think having a conversation with yourself is gonna be my first tier of just making sure I understand, you in this program while we're here, how we can avoid being here for future endeavors, and just taking a moment, Yeah, I get it's the holiday and everything, but Monday gonna circle back around, Tuesday will be here. It's just really understanding that not this one particular day, has to make or break, the progress that's been made this far.
Thank you. I hope the whole courtroom is listening. I hope don't let one day make or break the progress that you have made. One day can change a lifetime, and we certainly don't want that to happen. Thank you, Justine. I appreciate that. All right, any questions for the team?
No, it seems like a graduation call, so it's like, no, we're good. We're all set. Everything's
All
going
right.
well.
All right, hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. Just hang in there.
I got you.
You got me. All
Yeah.
right. All right, Miss Cleveland.
Your Honor, she's doing very well. She is making very good progress. Around our graduation, she's going to be in the program about a year long, and she's going to be making very good headway if she continues towards her own graduation sometime in August. So I just want to keep her encouraged, and I know she loves her job because, like, got that advertisement going on. I'm T-Mobile.
Hey,
I'm there. So, yep, Your Honor.
We can't hear you, Miss Cleveland.
Well, right, because my colleague is asking me to stop talking because she's in the interpretation room with them. So I'm trying to figure out how to speak on in the court while she is doing that.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right. Y'all resolve that. Okay. So Miss Liggins, Justine Liggins is on track. And so she is in what phase is she in? Is Miss
Your Honor, I'm gonna whisper. She's in phase 4.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. So your next date, Justine Liggins, is going to be June 16th, 2023. I'm going to see you at that graduation, and then you'll get your return to court date. But that's your next court date, and I'm putting it on for 10:30. You all know if it starts at 10:30, can't get there at 10:30. You have to be there early because we really do start on time. Okay.
Yes.
And so once I pick up that sign-in sheet, nobody is going to be able to sign in. That will be it. All right. That's for the whole courtroom. All right. Thank you so much. Make sure you tell your mom I said hello.
Of course.
Be safe out there. And I will see you on June 16th. We're here if you need us before.
All right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
All right. You do the same. Thank you.
Right, yep.
All right. Who was doing the promotion for Fitzpatrick? Is that you, Miss Cleveland? All right, we'll wait and we'll circle back around. All right, I'm going to call Shay Weaver should be up next. Is that correct, Miss Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Good morning to you, Miss Weaver.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. One day at a time.
One day at a time. All right. I'm looking for your case number.
I have it, Your Honor, but it is on the
no,
sheet.
I see it. Okay. It is on there. I got it. All right. I accidentally highlighted it. It is case number 21H8854SD. State your full name for me, please.
Shay Rosa Weaver.
All right. You are ready for this holiday that's approaching very quickly?
I work, but yes.
Okay.
Another day to me, to be honest with you.
Okay, very good. Another day in the part of the one day at a time move,
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah. All right. So you don't have anything special planned?
No, just I'm gonna work, come home Monday. I usually off on Monday, so that's my day to relax. But if things all fail, I will go to a meeting. So that's my way of coping, going to a meeting and or picking up the phone and calling somebody, but 9 times out of 10, it's a meeting.
I love it. I love it. Very good. Very good. You have been doing extremely well, exceptionally well. And so is there anything you need us to help you with? Anything you're struggling with?
No.
All right. Come on and impart some words of wisdom to the courtroom of anything that you've learned or that you can share with them to help them along the way.
Basically, you got to stay compliant with this program. The only way that you're going to make it through is to be compliant with the program. You just don't do it because you have to do it. You do it because you need to do it. You got to make the change. You got to make the change because you're here. You're not here because you're here. You're here for a reason. You're here because you picked up your use. You did something wrong. You're not here just because, oh, I just picked up a drink and did something, or I just did this because of that. It's a reason why you're here. And you're not just skating by, because it'll be a next time and the next time and the next time until you're all worn out. And, Judge, you give them chances. And, I don't know how many chances, but this is my last chance. So, I'm done.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I hope everyone heard it and will apply it. And so, Ms. Cleveland, Ms. Weaver is in compliance. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, she's in compliance. And I do want to state, Ms. Weaver, in my observation, lives her life like everything is renewed. Every single time I talk to her, it's a new day, it's a new beginning. She restarts on a very, very optimistic and positive note, and she encourages others. Your Honor, I want to let the court know that Ms. Weaver is very, very kind. She's very community-based, especially within our community. She reaches out to those in need in our community, in our courtroom, and she's just doing the good work. Keep it up, Ms. Weaver. You really, really are a role model here and someone that we should be all should be proud to work with.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Very good. Anything from any of our other team members? If not, I see Mr. Reed reaching. Mr. Reed, are you reaching?
Judge, congratulations, a good report. Keep have a good holiday.
Thank you. You too.
And I'll just interpret Mr. Weaver for Mr. Reed because he was breaking up, at least for me. But have a good holiday, and you're doing a great job, and we are proud of you.
You also too.
All right. Very
Go
good.
to a meeting,
And
everybody. Go to a meeting.
Go to a meeting. Yes.
There's
I love
marathon
it.
meetings. There's marathon meetings.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Weaver. All right, Ms. Cleveland, are you good with her return date being June 16th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m., which is our appearance at our graduation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you get that, Ms. Weaver?
Yes, I did. Yes, I will be there.
All right.
All right.
All right, very good. Good to see you. Take care
You
of
too.
yourself and be safe.
All right, everybody
will.
have a
Thank
great one.
you.
Everybody be safe.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
All right. I believe next in the lineup should be Mr. Lopez. Good morning, Mr. Lopez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm fantastic. Sun is shining. It's a little chilly, but it's been wonderful lately.
Yes, yes. All right, Mr. Lopez. I have the following matters for you. SP 135-46891 and case number U635-01222. State your full name for me.
Augusto Lopez.
All right. How have you been doing with working your program?
Pretty good. I mean, community service has been activating muscles I didn't know I had still.
Okay.
Miss Lloyd has been putting me to work. I was there last Saturday. I'm going there this Saturday. And it's a beautiful garden. If anybody gets a chance, visit Mount Oviatt. Right by
Okay.
Van Dyke south, I think south of 6 Mile.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. Come
okay.
visit us. Yeah.
All right, very good, very good. All right, you're not having any issues with staying on track with compliance in the program?
Not at all.
All right, very good. Work is going well?
Oh yeah, yeah. Next month is our big Pride Works thing. So yeah, we're gonna actually march in the parade. So we're very
Good.
excited. The fact that this is the first year that this thing exists, and I managed to get us a spot, and really kind of put those, our, at least my community, as a representation for my work. I'm actually very proud of that.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. What's your emergency response plan? I know you have one.
Well, my emergency response plan for Memorial Day is going to be going to meetings because that happens to fall on my 1-year clean date.
Yeah, wonderful. I love it. Yes,
So
yes.
I'm going to be around a lot of recovery-based people. I'm not being out of anyone's sight for at least 18 hours because we're gonna be telling everybody, hey, picking up tags and telling everybody that this works, letting everybody know that all you need to do is just have for today.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Miss, sounds like a great plan to me. Great plan. I hope others are listening. Come on, Miss Cleveland. Is Mr. Lopez in compliance?
Yes, Your Honor, and he is such a joy to talk to all the time. He calls, he makes connections, he has good advice for people. He always wants to share meeting information. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing, and he's in compliance fully with your court orders, Your Honor.
All right. And what phase is Mr. Lopez in?
He is 29 days in phase 3, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Cleveland, are you comfortable with his next court date being June 16, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. for our graduation?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, that's gonna be your next court date. How about that?
Thank you. I need to slim down a little bit. My suit's kind of tight, but I'll be there.
All right. You have to, I like people to dress nicely because we're going to be taking pictures if people want to. And there are going to be other people from the community, leaders from the community that will be there. And so you never know who you're going to meet, right?
Yeah, forgive me if I bring a little paper fan because I sweat a lot. So you might see me fan myself while if it's gonna be
Sir,
hot,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will have my hand fanned as well, okay? And the backup one in my purse. All right, you're in good. So you'll be in good company, okay? All right. Listen, it's always a pleasure to see you. I will see you on June 16th at 10:30 a.m. All right?
Will do. Can't wait to see y'all.
All right. All right. Very good. Take care.
You guys have a great day.
All right.
Hi, Miss Cleveland.
Uh-oh.
See you soon.
Did they see you? All right.
All right. Bye.
All right. I want to do the promotion. Miss Fitzpatrick, she'll sit while I'm talking to other people. Then when it's time for her, can you unmute and say your name for me?
Andrea Fitzpatrick.
Yes. Wonderful. We trying to promote you today, ma'am. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do it. Let me find you. I have you, case number 220-606-3701. State your full name for me.
Andrea Fitzpatrick.
All right, very good. Are you ready to be promoted?
Yes, I am.
All right, you've been working your program?
Yes, I have.
What's been the most difficult part so far?
Working everything else out.
All right, time management. It could be something else, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But obviously you're getting it done.
I am.
All right, very good. How are you feeling about the program so far? Like it, hate it, think it's benefiting you at all? Tell me what your thoughts are.
I am very comfortable. I have really no issues. Everything's been going pretty smooth. I can't say I hate it. When I read the papers, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna hate this. I know I'm gonna hate this. I think the thing I hate the most is how long it's gonna be. But other than that, I'm good to go. Everything's been reasonable. You know, I haven't had to drop too bad and even too much. And even when I have, you know, I pull up in the tow truck and take care of my business. So
You get it
I get it
done.
done. I get it done. So
I love it.
I'm having no issues.
Now, I don't know if anybody else cringed when she said tow truck, because you know what, I be thinking about boots parking and somebody moving my car.
I'm the help. I'm roadside assistance.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I like y'all. I like y'all. The other folks, they make me nervous.
I come save the day.
There, I love it. I love it. You come and save the day. I love it. All right. Very good. Very good. Are you having any issues or concerns that you need to raise with the team today?
I am not. Everything has been going well. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of everything. I'm feeling good. You know, every time I mention to somebody about my sobriety, they tell me how proud they are, even if they don't know me. I'm feeling good about everything, honestly.
I love
and
it.
I've
Well,
lost
you are
a
not.
lot of weight.
Oh, come on now. Now you talking. What? You let me write that down. You lost some weight. What you doing to lose some weight?
Nothing. Working hard, really. I'm not even trying.
Yeah.
It's just happening. You know, I guess because my focus is elsewhere, you know. It's been working out.
And you've changed your lifestyle too.
Yeah.
What you're drinking, what you're, and that can cause weight.
Yep. And the more I'm in the tow truck, the way I drink so much more water.
Okay. Very good. Very good. I love it. I love it. Just make sure you're monitoring, so when you go for your test can be all good, okay?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
All right. I'm going to have Ms. Harris share with you why she has recommended you for promotion, as well as the phase that you're going to. Ms. Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor. The reason I am recommending Ms. Fitzpatrick for promotion today is that she came into the program. I know she was overwhelmed. I sat down, I met with her. I tried to explain to her that it's a process and that we're not just going to like throw everything at her all at once. And she was very open to that. And she just told me, you know, I'm going to do it. And she's done it. She has not missed a step since she came into the program. She's all of her tests are coming in negative. She is involved with her provider. She has done the sobriety video. She's registered for the MAD Victim Impact Panel. And that was all, you know, within 2 months. She's just, you know, doing what she needs to do. She's working hard. I do want to say, part of that losing weight is probably because you're so busy, you're forgetting to make time to eat, Miss Fitzpatrick.
Yes, you got me there.
So obviously we want you to eat, but at the same time, be healthy and be happy. But she's doing well. I can see such a change in her, just in how she presents herself, just her confidence, her smile. She just seems so much lighter and happier since the first time I met her. And I know that she's proud of herself. I'm proud of her. And I think that she's ready for phase 2 and to start taking on a little bit more of those challenges so we can get those out of the way and she can see how much progress she's making.
All right. Awesome. Then I am going to, there's no objection from any of the team members. Is that correct? No objection.
No objection.
All right. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Ms. Fitzpatrick on her promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Ms. Fitzpatrick. Congratulations to you. Yes. All right. You are on your way. So listen, I am going to schedule you for a face-to-face with Ms. Harris. That will be on June 2nd. 2023 at 10:35 a.m. And then her next date would be the graduation date, June 16th. Okay, at 10:30. All right? You're all set?
Yes.
All right, congratulations to you. Enjoy. Did you tell me what your emergency response plan is for the holiday?
No,
Tell me.
working all day. That's
All
it.
right.
No worries, no liquor stores, nobody, no nothing. I'm just gonna get to the money. That's it.
Okay. And you know, sometimes in working, you can still be triggered or tempted. What are you gonna do if something pops off?
Cuss myself out. No, I'm just playing. I'm stay strong.
You're gonna
I'm
stay
stay
strong.
If I need help, I
Okay.
will reach out, guaranteed. But I don't see me being weak. I don't have a weak mind. I'm very strong-minded. So I have nothing but confidence in myself that there will be no worries whatsoever.
All right, very good. And I understand you have a strong mind, and I certainly celebrate you for that. Always have a plan, though. I'm very strong-willed. I like to think I make good decisions in life, but listen, sometimes I have been in spots where I want to make a quick decision, and I have an emergency response plan for my life, so that when I'm in that kind of predicament, that is what I fall back to. And so everybody needs one.
Well, I email Miss Harris even in the middle of the night. So
Okay, I don't know if she's gonna be reading no emails on Monday. She might be stuffing her face with ribs and chicken and all of that stuff that people eat on the holidays. I don't know. All right, but just have a plan, okay, Miss Fitzpatrick?
yes, ma'am.
All right, congratulations to you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe, and you'll have your face-to-face with Miss Harris on the 2nd of June. And then I'll see you at the graduation.
Yes.
All right, very good. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, very good. I believe that Mr. Gritzinger would be next on deck. And then I'm going to, I'll circle back to Mr. Zaman's case. I'll circle back to it, but let's go with Mr. Gritzinger. Good morning, Mr. Gritzinger.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm actually
right.
glad I had court this morning because I got to sleep in an extra couple hours.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, very good. Very good. How are things going with you?
Busy. We started working 12-hour 7/12s last Friday, and I believe we're gonna be continuing that through like Wednesday of next week. So I don't have too much extra time right now. It's
all right. Are you taking good care of yourself in the midst of all of that?
Oh yeah. I'm eating before I leave, and we take breaks, and usually there's something ready for me when I get home. So
All right. Awesome. Awesome. And so are you having any issues with working your program, Mr. Gritzinger?
No, everything's been going pretty good. Pretty good lately.
All right. We know there's a holiday coming up. What's your plan? What's your emergency response plan?
Well, like a lot of other people, I'm gonna be working 12 hours. We don't stop for
Okay.
the holiday, but if anything does happen, just the same as any other day, I got people I can talk to, give calls out to, reach out to. I have a couple different apps on my phone for like breathing exercises and meditation that tend to help too. So
Yes, very good. Very good. I love it. I love it. That's a great emergency response plan. Use it if you need it, okay?
oh yeah.
All right, wonderful. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
Nope.
All right, Miss Cleveland, anything additional for Mr. Gritzinger?
No, Your Honor, he is actually doing very well. He and I have had our face-to-face. We talked. I've caught up on all the things. He's compliant with all of his court orders and doing everything as he's supposed to be doing. Your Honor, I did have a discussion with him because, he had a little bit of a setback when he first came into the program that's kind of impacting his length of time in the program. But I will present something to the team so we can talk about him because he's doing quite well.
All right, wonderful. And what phase is Mr. Gritzinger in?
He's in phase 4 right now, Your Honor.
All right, he's in phase 4. Very good. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Gritzinger? If nothing else, Mr. Gritzinger, your next day, you are on track. I want to just encourage you to stay on track. It's not how hard we fall, it's what we do after the fall. And you have gotten up, you've dusted yourself off, and you're back in there. And that's life. That's called life, right? Nobody's gonna get it all right. I don't get it all right. But listen, you gotta get back up, get back in there, and not stay in a fallen state. So you have done exactly that. I'm very, very proud of you. I am going to make your next date June 16th, 2023. And that will be at 10:30 a.m. in person, because as you know, it'll be our graduation celebration, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. You are in great shape. Take care, be safe, and enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Thank you. You too.
Your
All right,
Honor,
thank you.
Your
Yes.
Honor, I'm sorry. What is Mr. Gritzinger's case number?
Oh, I did not put it on. My apologies. Let me do that right now. I have you 620-04-221. Mr. Gritzinger, just go ahead and state your name for the record.
Christopher Gritzinger.
All right, thank you. We went right in. All right, very good. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I need to do a couple of things. I think everybody else that's left is phase 1. Is that correct? Or phase 2?
No, Mark Davis is in the courtroom. He's phase 3, and Elvin Coles is on Zoom and he's phase 3.
All right, very good. Come on, Mr. Davis, let's do it. All right, I have for Mark Davis, case number 220-586-7101. State your name for the record. All right, Mr. Davis, how are you? You have been? I saw Mr. Davis was laughing at me when I came charging into the courtroom because I have on gym shoes today. And they talked about me at the front desk too. They like, she has on gym shoes. I have on gym shoes today. I am a young lady. Sir, what are you saying? Yes, I saw him. He had to take a double look. I'm like, yes, I'm here. I'm starting my holiday today. So yeah, and I got off to a late start after yesterday. We had a full day yesterday. A good day, but it was a full day. And so, oh, well, thank you, Mr. Davis. Thank you. You work in your program?
Oh, yes, I've been being compliant and doing everything, being strong.
All right, very good. And so are you having any issues with working your program?
No, I've been talking to Mrs. Helms. She's been pretty good.
Okay.
Quick. And I'm gonna start another one where Detroit, it's a medical center in Detroit on Congress. And I'm going to get a full checkup, and they're gonna have me at an open session there.
Look at you, you're gonna go get a checkup, a physical?
Oh, yeah.
When's the last time you had a physical?
Last year.
Okay, so you on track. Okay, very good, because you know how y'all can be.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm talking about the male species.
That's right.
Oh,
Yes, the male species.
My son told me, we can get down there and get a checkup.
Yes, come on. It's better to know and do something about it than not know and die from something you didn't even need to die from. Than died from an ingrown toenail.
Right.
Crazy. Come on. I'm glad you're gonna go and get a checkup. That's awesome. How are you feeling overall?
Pretty good.
That's good. All right.
Every time, and my section for us, holiday come, I'm gonna be working.
You're gonna be working?
Yeah.
All right, but what if something come up?
Well, my son, my son and my daughter, they keep up with me pretty good. So
All right.
I back up, and I got this Helms, she told me to call her when I feel that I'm going through a little situation or whatever. She said, give her a call.
I love it. I love it. All right. Very good. Very, very good. Is there anything you need us to help you with?
No, I've been doing pretty good, and I appreciate y'all very much. This is a good way to call for me.
Good.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of things and different things I've been doing now, more better. And man, I've been feeling a lot better. I think I'm gonna hang in there.
Come on, hang in there. Come on. He say he gonna stay. He think he gonna stay a while.
I got my fan paid up almost.
Look at you.
So I'm happy.
All right, very well. I'm happy that you're happy. You're doing good. You're in compliance. I'm gonna hear from Ms. Harris. Is there anything else you want to report as to Mr. Davis?
No, really. I'm glad he's going to get a checkup. I think it'll be interesting for him to see if there's any positive changes in things from last year since he has, been sober.
Yes.
If he has a minute, I would like him to hang out and I'll come down and just see him. I just wanted to follow up with him with something really quick after we do, probably after we do Mr. Cole's. If he can just
All
stay
right.
for a
Do
minute.
you have a minute? Because he's been sitting here.
I
So,
know. And he doesn't
yeah.
have to if he needs to go.
I know, I don't have to go. I finished my community service too. I'm all done with that.
Look at you. Did you hear that?
I
He finished his
did.
community service.
I actually did 4 hours over.
All right. Did you like it?
Oh, I like it. I like it down there.
Where were you at? Loving kindness?
Loving kindness. It's pretty good. I like it.
All right. Do you think you'll go back and volunteer
I think
again?
I will. I cut that whole field for them yesterday. They couldn't believe it.
I love it. Thank you. It's always good to give back. Community services is big for me. Yes, wonderful. All right. Now, Ms. Harris, I am going to have Mr. Davis. He said he can wait for you, so that's not an issue. And so I'm going to have Mr. Harris. I'm going to make his next court date, June 16th, which is going to be our graduation. But if you need Ms. Harris before that or the court, our doors are open. But your next court date will be June 16th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. for our graduation celebration, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Good to see you. Hang tight for a second for Ms. Harris, okay?
Thank you.
All right, very good. I need to do Mr. Cole's and then I'll go back to the interpreter's case. Come on, Mr. Coles, I have for you case number Z8082811. Mr. Coles, state your full name for me, please.
Alvin Coles.
All right, Mr. Coles, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. Tell me what's wonderful. When people say
This
they
weather.
doing wonderful, I want to know. What?
This weather's changed. I don't have to have on no coat. It's nice outside, even though it was cold yesterday. But it's beautiful outside today. It's not that chilly. I don't know. Maybe it was at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock this morning, whatever time you got up. But I just stuck my head out the door, and it's beautiful out there. And I'm always
It is.
cold.
All right, I can't wait to get out there. I'm looking forward to some beautiful weather. Yes, in Michigan. Yes.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Very good. You working your program, Mr. Coles?
Yes, ma'am. Every day. Not
All
just
right,
some-
how's
it's
that
every
going?
day. Everything is wonderful. I talk to Miss Harris regular. I ain't gonna say I get on her nerves. She told me to stop saying that. But I talk to my my therapist on a regular basis. I know I get on her nerves.
Okay.
And I go to work. I'm doing a lot of extra hours, which I like, but I like the money. I don't like the hours.
You like the money, but you don't like the hours. Okay, I get it. It's okay. Keep showing up though, right? You keep showing up.
Yeah, I have to.
All right, very good. All right, so with that, do you have any questions for the team today?
No, ma'am, and Miss Harris already know the answer to that.
All right.
I will contact her.
All right, I want to know what's your plan. What's your emergency response plan? If anything jumps off during the holiday.
I just pray, which has been working very well for me. And of course, I got Miss Harris. I got my therapist. As I said, I always call them, probably more than I need to, but they always answer. I just pray, and every day is a different day. And with prayer, I can get through anything.
All right, very good. And also keep in mind, you have a great emergency response plan. Also keep in mind that you have other resources that we've connected you to. So if you need them, by all means, reach out to them, okay?
Oh, yes, definitely. This has been a change in my life. I can see the difference. I see differences in myself. And you did give me a lot of resources that I feel will go way past this program.
All right, very good, very good. With that, Ms. Harris, what do you want to tell me? Is he in compliance?
Mr. Coles is in compliance as usual. Again, he does not get on my nerves. He might get on Miss Slater's nerves. I don't know, but I'm sure she'll tell him if he does. But no, we stay in contact. He lets me know. I tell you, Judge, I think he's so busy. I think that's his emergency response plan. The man basically takes care of the lawn work and the landscaping for an entire city block of Detroit. So that in and of itself is like a whole weekend on top of working. So I feel like he's got a lot going on, plus working extra hours, doing his therapy, testing, taking care of his dogs. He's a busy man. So I think that he's got a lot planned. He's doing well. He's made significant progress on his fines and costs. He completed his community service. He's doing everything he needs to do. He's in compliance. He's doing great.
All right, very good, very good. Anything from any of our other team members as to Mr. Coles? If nothing else, Mr. Coles, you are doing a great job. I'm proud of you. I want you to keep up the great work that you're doing. Okay, it's somebody walking back and forth on my screen with a head button on. We're in court. All right, so Mr. Coles, I'm going to make your next date June 16, 2023, which means you're going to appear at our graduation, okay?
Yes, ma'am. And Ms. Harris, I will be making a payment. If I can get down there today, I'll finish it off today. If not, it'll be Tuesday.
Okay, sounds good.
And well, I might call you later because I'm missing my drop now for 10:30. So I don't know if I'll be able to make it. So if not, I'll call you.
Okay, I'll be
Detroit.
here.
You should be able to make it.
And if you can't make it, you can come in here.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll call you so you can send the paperwork down.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, very good. Good to see you, Mr. Coles. Keep up the great work, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You too. And thank you, Judge. You have a nice holiday, everyone.
All right, be safe. All right, I'm gonna do one more before I circle back. Come on, Mr. Brown, you're on my screen. Let's do it, because I don't see the other people that I need to do. So I'm gonna do the folks who I see. I know I turned off somebody's camera, but if you can take away the person with that's not court ready, that would be great. All right, let's go to Mr. Brown. I have case number SP 135-50121 and Z8086911. Mr. Brown, you got a do-rag on today.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Brown, can you hear me? I don't think he can hear me.
I don't think he can.
All right, yes, sir.
You can skip him. I'll call him and let him know, and we'll come back to him.
Oh, he's not connected to audio. That's the problem. So let him know he's not connected, so he can't even hear me.
Okay.
That's right.
All right, very good. I turned off a camera. Miss Matt, can you turn back on Averett's camera? I think, I'm not sure. And so I need to call a couple of things for this specialty court to close out the docket. Where is Amber Godfrey?
Your Honor, she was the one
Yes.
who absconded from Naomi's nest. So there has been a warrant.
She's
for her
already in
arrest.
warrant status?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Mack, if you could just confirm that it is in the system. Case numbers U684-94810 and case number U461-31118. And so if that, she should be in warrant status, she did abscond. All right. I also have Alfonso Davis Jr. Where's Mr. Alfonso Davis Jr.?
Your Honor, he's on, but he tends to turn his camera off, but I'm going to encourage him to keep his camera on because I know he's at his venue right now. but he has to keep
All
that
right,
camera
I
on.
don't know why he turns it off. That's what keeps him at the end of the power, is that his camera's off, but okay. All right, I'll circle back to him. Let's go, where's Elizabeth Krasinski?
Your Honor, that's also my client. She is held in custody at the, I don't know if you can hear all that static. I apologize. But
I'm trying to mute somebody's, Mr. Davis, mute yourself. Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Cleveland, tell me again.
thank you, Your Honor. I just verified and checked yesterday. She is still in the custody of the Macomb County Jail.
All right, very good. And so we put her there as a placeholder. So for case numbers SP 105-55631 and case number U 597-16121 for Elizabeth Krasinski, I'm going to place her on the docket for, let's see, let's give her the date of, what's today, the 26th. Let's put her on for June 9th. To see, does that, are you comfortable with that, or should we do the second?
Your Honor, I'll update you if I see anything, because I check very regularly and I'm in contact with her other jurisdiction. So I'll let you know if anything happens, but June 9th should be good.
All right, very good. Okay, and then I have for Mr. Shaw is in the courtroom. I have for Unique Brown, I'm gonna call those Mr. Griffin. I have case number 20227-18841, and it's the same case number. All right, Mr. Griffin, what's going on with Miss Brown?
Your Honor, I'm about to meet Officer E at 10:30. We're gonna do a welfare check. So I'll update you when we get back. We about to head over there now. He's about to meet me over at her house.
All right, very good. Just for the record, Mr. Griffin, tell them what has caused us to be concerned and to order a welfare check. Go right ahead.
Okay, Your Honor, Unique Brown, she came down here on Wednesday to drug test. So I talked with her, told her she knew she had court on Thursday, which was yesterday. She failed to attend her court hearing. I've been trying to call her. The phone is going straight to voicemail. Been texting her. She's not returning any text, and that's very unlike her. Her not to return any of my calls. And like I said, I had just saw her on Wednesday, so we are a lot concerned. So Officer E is going to meet me at our house at 10:30 to do a welfare check.
All right, and please circle back to the court. Let me know what's going on. And so, Mr. Griffin, what I am going to do is I'm going to place a warrant. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, I'll hear from you. My recommendation is that I put a warrant in the system because, you know, we're going to be closed on Monday. And so I'd like to put a warrant in the system. And if you all are able to locate her and determine that everything is fine, the warrant will be there already in the system for that particular matter. Wait a minute, she's not a transfer case.
Yes.
Is she? Yes, she is.
Yeah.
So then we need to notify her transferring court today that she is not in compliance so that they can put a warrant in the system for her. So that we don't leave her hanging out there and something goes awry, okay?
Yeah. I should be back by 11 o'clock. It's right here downtown. So so as soon as I get back, I'll update you. And then if I need to, I'll notify the other court. But we about to head that way right now.
That they should put a warrant in.
Okay, I'm about to head that way right now. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
All right. You're very welcome. Okay. I think that the other individuals that I have for specialty court, I'll put those dates on the record. I think Mr. Brown finally has his sound together. Come on, Mr. Brown, unmute for me. Mr. Brown, can you unmute for me?
I did. Good morning.
All right, what you have on your head this morning?
Oh, I'm at work. That's
your work hat?
Yeah, my bandana.
If it's your work, if it's related to your job, it look like a do-rag. You're not trying to get your hair together for the holiday, right?
I'm bald headed.
Oh, okay. So it's for work. I'm gonna let you go ahead and keep it on. Yes. All right, Mr. Brown. That's okay. You have a face for the bald head, so you're in good shape. All right.
Okay.
All right. Very good. I wasn't expecting that. See, that's why I shouldn't be asking questions. All right, Mr. Brown. Here's what I have for you: SP 135-50121 and case number Z8086911. Mr. Brown, state your full name for the record.
Curry Brown.
All right. How are things going with you, Mr. Brown?
Everything's great, Your Honor.
It's going great. You working your program?
Yes, I am.
All right, what have you been doing?
I've been started AA and I've seen my therapist also. And I've been doing my drops regularly twice a week and they're all good.
All right, very good. How do you feel about the program so far?
It's cool. I mean, I appreciate it. I like it.
Have you learned anything about yourself that you didn't know when you first started?
Yeah, I have more discipline than I thought.
I love it. You have more discipline than what you thought.
Correct.
I love it. Very good. You know, discipline will take you, self-discipline will take you far in life, right?
Correct.
All right. Very good. Very good. Is there anything you need us to help you with?
No, I'm okay. I did inquire with Miss Harris about out of town travel because I do get called for service to do my work, but it was denied. I just wanted to inform you that that does come up. So I maybe later on.
Oh, wait a minute. Miss Harris, did you present something to me?
I did. We discussed him in staffing.
It was out of state though,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Thank you for jogging my memory. All right. I want you to have some conversation with one of the attorneys to explain what's going on because Mr. Brown, you are on probation. And so there are things that we must do as I explained to Miss Harris, and you're very new to us. And so if you'd like to have some conversation, further conversation with one of the attorneys as to why this court indicated that right now you cannot travel out of the state, but you can do that, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you for refreshing my memory, Miss Harris. All right, anything else you have for us today, Mr. Brown?
No, that's it.
That's it. What's your plan? Your emergency response plan? We're getting ready to start a big holiday. Please keep your device on mute until your case is called. Go ahead, Mr. Brown.
No, I'm just laying back. I work a lot, so I'm just gonna get some rest and stay at home, eat good, watch a few movies. That's it.
All right. But what if something does trigger, something does happen? What's your plan? You have to have a plan.
I don't surround I don't put myself in that circle. So I don't, so I won't be tempted, That's the part of the discipline I was speaking of.
Okay, so you're gonna exercise your self-discipline, right?
Correct.
Because anything can happen. Anything can happen, Mr. Brown. You don't even have to, sometimes you don't have to go looking for trouble. It'll just find you, right? You could be just sitting in your home by yourself and it could just find you. And so I want to make sure that because the holidays are so critical, that everybody has a plan. You should have one just for life in general. Because your life in general is not going to be spent just sitting in the house by yourself.
I mean, I read a lot too. I idle mind, you know what that is. So I don't let my mind sit idle. I exercise my time. I keep focused on different things.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Miss Harris, you have Mr. Brown. Is there anything additional to report?
No, he's doing well. Like he said, he started with his provider. His tests have all been done on time. They're all coming back negative. He communicates, he asks questions, he follows up. So he's been with us a very short time, but he's doing great in that short time that he's been with us.
All right, wonderful. Anything from any of our other team members as to Mr. Brown?
I just indicate, Your Honor, for Mr. Brown, good report, sir. You're getting off to the right start. And Judge, I'll be happy to go in the breakout room with him to further explain out-of-state procedures.
Okay, very good, wonderful. All right, Mr. Brown. Are you willing to go in the breakout room with Mr. Fikens?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to give you your next date, and that next date is going to be, you will have he's in phase 1, is that correct, Miss?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. So your next court date is going to be June 9th, 2023, and that'll be at 8:45 a.m., okay?
Okay,
All right, that's gonna be on Zoom.
okay.
All right, very good. You should get an invitation to a breakout room. Keep up the great work. Be safe, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. So
You sure
go
will.
ahead to your breakout room.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. I'm going to now go to Mr. Davis, to Mr. Alfonso Davis. Mr. Davis, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, keep your camera on and at least pop in so we can see you. We don't know that you're here if you don't have your camera on, okay? And the jail is on. And probation, they're all in the waiting room.
Yeah, I was trying to wait for.
Oh, okay. No problem. All right, I have for Mr. Davis, case number 200-454-9001. Mr. Davis, state your full name.
Alfonso Davis.
All right, Mr. Davis, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good? You're still at your provider?
Yes,
All right, are you still doing what you're supposed to do there?
yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, very good. I see you smiling today. You know, you rarely smile. And so tell me what's going on.
Nothing really. I got nothing. It's just day by day. Been trying to work, and you know, oh, I found out that I didn't know that the weather can trigger an addiction until the weather broke, and that was a test.
Wow. I really wish you would have had your camera on earlier because that's what I've been saying all morning. I need people to have an emergency response plan. It's going to be warm. And that's tied to, it's a holiday. And sometimes that can be triggering, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So what's your plan? What you gonna do? Since you know that the warm weather can trigger you.
Well, as far as the holiday?
Yes.
Well, I don't plan on doing anything. If I do anything, it'll be one of my for dinner. But I know that when I get out there and the sun is beautiful day and it's nice, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get triggered. So I think I'm gonna stay here around here. Because I've been through that temptation. I don't think I'm ready for it.
Okay. All right. Do what you need to do, okay? So you're already working it.
Well,
all right. Is there?
I can go out and do other things and I then don't get triggered. But I don't know about the holiday thing. That might be a little bit different for me. So I'm gonna stay around here.
All right. Look at you making some good moves for yourself and some good choices. I love it. I love it. All right. Is there anything you need us to help you with, Mr. Davis?
No, I'm fine.
All right. Miss Cleveland?
Your Honor, he is actually reporting accurately about his situation up there. I have had nice long talks with his
I'm gonna have to mute him just because
Yes.
there's a lot of feedback. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. He, I've had nice long conversations with his treatment provider, and they are telling me that they are very pleased with the growth of him. I can tell it when I'm observing him now from where he was when he first came into the program.
Yes.
I've had conversations with Mr. Davis, and Mr. Davis, he talks very proactively about his goals and his life. And the one thing that he self-advocated for something, you might hear him talking about wanting to work all the time. This is like a solid goal for him, distal and proximal, Your Honor. He wants to make a healthy living for himself. He feels that is going to be the focal point to where everything is going to surround, because those are things that he have not done previously, with the success that he needed to stay, to stay in compliance. So I'm encouraging him. I've talked with them over there at the venue, and we're working out a plan for him because we want to make sure he can do that, plus do all the court's conditions as well. So that's just the update that I wanted to give about Mr. Davis. He's a wonderful person to talk to. His clarity now is so on point. I just really enjoy listening to him describe things about himself. So he's doing everything he's supposed to do, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Anything from any of our other team members?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Davis. Have a safe holiday. Thank you, sir.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, Mr. Davis is in which phase?
Your Honor, he is 29 days in phase 3.
All right, then are you comfortable with me making his next court date? Well, this is what I'm gonna do for Mr. Davis. I'm going to have him do a face-to-face with you on June 9th, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
June 9th at 10:35 a.m. And then, of course, his next court date would be to attend the graduation on June 16th at 10:30 a.m. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Wonderful. All right, Mr. Davis, you are all set. All right, bye-bye. All right. Does anyone know where Joseph Gaston is? I skipped him. Where's Mr. Gaston?
I'm not sure who's that person.
All
I'll ask.
right, okay, ask and see. I appreciate that. Until I see, I see that some of our probation people, our regular probation people are coming on. I also have a matter for the jail. I have a couple of matters that I just want to wrap up for our first specialty court. And so I don't know what the jail is for. I'm not sure.
Yeah, are they here for Mr. Maddox? Judge, I think they.
I don't think so. Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. I saw.
I think they, for Mr. Maddox. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's for Marcus Reed, okay.
Oh, I don't have my notes, so I'll have to wait till that case manager gets on. All right, very good. Let's keep moving. We haven't found Mr. Gaston. Let me just place these dates on the record very quickly so I can free up the specialty court team. I have for Terrence Bass, 200-596-9901. Case number 2, strike that SP 123-9178, counts 1 and 2, and case number SP 127-255-51. Mr. Bass should be having a face-to-face on today. No issues have been reported. I am going to schedule Mr. Bass for his next court date will be June 16th, 2000. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. His next court date should be June 2nd, 2000. Yes, 2023, and that will be at 8:45 a.m. For Jose Guerrero, case number 210-443-1701. He will also see the court on June 2nd at 8:45 a.m. For Holly Ann Hoffman, case number ZA08-1061 and ZA07-3211. She will also see the court on June 2nd, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. And then for James Murray, case number 222-801-29FH, he will see the court on June 2nd, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. And then for Vincent Patricola, case number C211336A, Mr. Patricola will see the court on June 2nd, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. Mr. Reddick should be removed from the docket. He was terminated from our program and sent back to his transferring court. All right, very good. Let's go to, I know we have some probation people here. I have just 1 or 2 more cases for specialty court. I am going to go back to Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Zeman, are you with us and ready?
Yes, Judge.
All right, wonderful. You are still under oath, Mr. Zeman. I want to give your client some time to think about his responses because his case, his hearing is not going to be yes, no, my life is perfect. Because if his life was perfect, he would not be in my courtroom. This is not the courtroom of perfectness. This is problem-solving court. So if you could just let him know that, and then I'll recall his case.
Yes, Judge. By judge কইরা যে আপনার যে আপনি যে এর আগে আপনি কইছেন যে আপনার কোনো প্রবলেম নাই সবটা ঠিক আছে জাজে কইরা ইগু নো প্রবলেম হইলে কোনো সমস্যা না হইলে ই কোর্টে কেউ আয় না ই কোর্ট মানুষ যারা ফেতনা সমস্যা তারাও আয় তো একটা জাজে কইছে আপনার কইবার লাগে Yes.
All right, very good. Before I do that, for the Wayne County Jail, you all have Mr. Marcus Reed, is that correct?
Yes, we do, Your Honor. He's very boisterous today.
All right, so and I did get a report from Mr. Green, I believe, or from Miss Jackie, who sent out a report to the specialty court team that Mr. Marcus Reed is a part of. And so if he's continuing with that behavior on today, what I'd like to do is adjourn him to Wednesday of next week. Mr. Green, does that work?
Yes, Your Honor. That would be my recommendation as well.
Very good. Let me place those case numbers on the record so I don't keep you all waiting. I have case number SP 135-84481, case number U557-75620, case number U563-63420, case number 194-711-221, and case number 207-099-9991 for Marcus Reed. I am adjourning his matter to May 31st, 2023, and that will be I'll put him on for 10 o'clock a.m. Anything else for this court's consideration from the jail or from Mr. Green or from the attorneys?
Your Honor, was that 10:35 or 10:30 a.m.?
10 o'clock a.m.
Oh, 10 a.m. Okay, thank you.
Yes, 10 o'clock a.m.
Nothing further, Judge.
Thank you. From the jail, thank you for your patience this morning. We'll get that paperwork over to you, and hopefully things will get better, and we'll get to be able to place Mr. Reed on Wednesday, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, let's go back to Mr. Ahmed. I'm gonna recall the case 220090800. Mr. Ahmed, please state your full name for the record.
জনাব আহমদ আপনার নামটা হোক রেকর্ডের লাগে
কয়েস আহমেদ
All right, thank you, Mr. Ahmed. All right, Mr. Ahmed, are you ready to tell me anything that you've learned since you've been in the program?
জনাব আপনি এই প্রোগ্রাম আর বাতনে আপনি কিছু শিখছেন বা আপনার মনে থাকার মতো আপনি কইতে পারবানি
জি আমি তো ভিডিও গো দেখলাম তাহলে লিংক দিছেন লিংক গো দেওয়া দিয়ে আমি ভিডিও দেখলাম ভিডিও দেখে যখন বুঝলাম কি যে মহিলা যার অবস্থা একটা হয়েছে খুব দুঃখজনক আর কি আর এটা যে একটা আমার লাইফে এটা হয়েছে না আল্লাহর কাছে শুকরিয়া আদায় করি আর ওটাও চেষ্টা করবো আমার লাইফে এরকম কোনো কিছু নাও
I watch a sobriety clip. They give me the link, and I was feeling so bad that watching that lady what she end up with. I said, thank God, it didn't happen to me, and I'm not in that situation, and then I never want to be in that situation. You was make me so sad, and really to think, what it could be end up with, and thank God. And to Almighty that I don't want to never be in this situation.
All right, very good. So you've had some time to do some self-reflecting since you've been with us. Is that correct?
আপনার সময় আসছে আপনার মানে আপনার যে নিজের একটা অনুভূতি যে কিতা হইছে কিতা হইব এটা সম্বন্ধে আপনি একটা করতে পারবা ঠিক কি না? Yes.
All right, very good. I'm going to hear from Ms. Harris at this time. Ms. Harris, I don't know if you've talked with him about what's his emergency response plan for the holiday, but I'll hear from you. You may interpret, Mr. Zeman.
Janaba Harris, case manager, I'm Khoiram, that to me, Tare Ho, to me, Tale Machokina, holiday weekend, Monorka, emergency responder, Tareku, Machoni to me, Taloge.
Honestly, Your Honor, I have not spoken with him about his emergency response plan. I can tell you otherwise, he is in compliance. He's doing well. He's doing his testing. He is seeing his provider, and he does communicate with me if he has concerns. We have had some face-to-faces since the last time you met with him via Zoom with the interpreter. So we have been in contact, but I do not know what his emergency response plan is for the holiday.
Judge, Ami, tar emergency respond holiday like the kita tar plan Kodana Kasta ila situation like kita hortita sumada matambarsina badan tambarsina other than Shesham Purno testing erbade afnar joto shorto niyomabali shopta সঠিক মতো পালন করিয়া যার last time interpreter মাধ্যমে আমরা মিটিং হইছে one-on-one সপ্তাহ ঠিক মতো হইছে সপ্তাহ except খালি weekend or long weekend or ব্যাপারে হলিডে উইকেন্ড ইমার্জেন্সি ব্যাপারে তার লগে আমার কোনো মাত হইছে না যে কিতা করতে পারে কথা না কাছাইলা সিচুয়েশন পড়লে
All right, very good. Mr. Ahmed, do you have a plan, a response plan in place, what you're going to do in the event you have some difficulties over the holidays?
জনাব আহমদ তোমার কোনো প্ল্যান আছে নি খোদা না খাস্তা ওই যে উইকেন্ড মানুষ সপ্তাহে আড্ডাই আর কি মারে মদ জুয়া খেলায় মানোর কাইতা সম্বন্ধে সিচুয়েশন তোমার পড়লে তুমি কিতা করতাই বা কিতা করবা ইমার্জেন্সি হিসাবে গুতনে বিরত থাকার লাগি ইলা কোনো তোমার প্ল্যান আছে নি
আমার তো লাগে আমার উইকেন্ডও একটা এখন তো আমার উইকেন্ডও থাকে আমি ফ্রি আমার উইকেন্ড ফ্রি থাকলেও আমার ফ্যামিলি লইয়া আমি বাড়া যাই রেস্টুরেন্টে গেলাম বা কোনো জায়গাতে পার্কে যাই ফ্যামিলি যে টাইম দেই ওটাও
I have weekend off. I stay with my wife, my kids, my family, take them out for dinner. I stick with them, I don't go anywhere else.
Okay, but Ms. Harris indicated that he has been aligned with services. So please just remind Mr. Ahmed to utilize the resources in the event that he needs some help, especially with the holidays.
আমি কইতে চাইলাম যে হে মেক শিওর জনাবা হ্যারিসের লগে ব্যাপারে মাতে জানো স্পেশালি হলিডে লাগি সিচুয়েশন হয় না নি ভাই পার্টি পুটি হইব আইও বেটা খাইলাই তো এটা সিচুয়েশন কিলা পড়লে কিলা অ্যাভয়েড করা যায় এটা সম্বন্ধে যেন কেয়ারফুল আপনি থাকতে পারেন এই ব্যাপারে মিস হ্যারিসের আপনি কোনো পরামর্শ নিতে পারেন জাস্ট খোদা না কাস্তা
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
ওকে অল রাইট
All right, wonderful. If nothing else, as to Mr. Ahmed, I'm going to give his next date. He is in phase 1, is that correct, Ms. Harris?
Phase 2, Your Honor.
Let's see, so he's going to have a face-to-face with Ms. Harris on June 2nd, 2023 at 10:35 a.m.
By জুনোর আপনার 2 তারিখ আপনার জনাবা হ্যারিসের লগে আমরা মিটিং হইব জুনোর 2 তারিখ সকাল 10:35 সময়
Did you get that date, Mr. Ahmed?
জনাব আহমদ তুমি ডেটটা লেখছো নি জনাব আহমদ ডেট লেখছো নি ভাই
yeah
yes
All right, wonderful. I hope you enjoy your holiday with your family. Be safe, and we'll see you soon.
আমি তোমার আশা করি প্রার্থনা করি যে তোমার ফ্যামিলির লগে ভালো থাকো এবং সেফ থাকো এবং তোমার লগে আবার দেখা হইব
thank you so much have a good day
All right, thank you.
I can leave now
Yes, you can leave.
okay
thank you
so much
have a nice weekend you all
You too.
Thank you, Mr. Zeman. All right, very good. Did we locate Joseph Gaston?
I was just raising my hand for that, Your Honor. We have not, so I'm going to work on a warrant for him. Or do you want me to schedule him a violation hearing?
No, he failed to appear. Let's
Okay.
Place his case number on the record, 210-447-9701 for Joseph Gaston. Mr. Gaston was scheduled today for his hearing He has not appeared. He was supposed to be here at 8:45 a.m. I'm satisfied. I've given him ample time to appear. And so, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, any objection to a warrant being placed in the system?
No, Judge.
No objection, Judge.
All right, Ms. Harris, if you could prepare that warrant immediately, the bond will be set at $5,000, cash or surety. Please make sure, Ms. Mack, that it indicates in the ROA, the court that he's associated with. And so we'll get Mr. Gaston and make sure, Ms. Harris, that you follow up with the prosecutor today to let them know it's the holiday. So we want to make sure people are safe. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Has Mr. Shaw spoken with an attorney?
No, Judge.
Does he need to speak with an attorney, Ms. Cleveland?
Your Honor, I did send over something to the team, I think it was yesterday, regarding the results. We were waiting for the results of a confirmation. I sent that over. However, I've had a discussion with Mr. Shaw. He still is stating that that could not be possible for him. He does probably need to talk to the attorney because he says he has something to describe that happened that day of testing to him. And I'm inclined, based on all the results that I'm seeing prior and subsequent, that I'm not sure if this is a correct confirmation for him.
Did he test today here at 36th District?
Yes, Your Honor.
And
I
did you
got the
get those results?
Yes, and they were negative.
And no issues?
No issues.
All right, very good. Then Mr. Shaw, you are denying that what showed up in your test is accurate, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want you to talk with one of the attorneys. Of course, I'm not going to issue a sanction if there is a dispute about what's going on. But what I am going to do is schedule a hearing so that we give the provider an opportunity to address the allegations that were made by Mr. Shaw. And so I want to definitely be able to do that so we can show, so that we can do our due diligence with respect to our providers as well as the people that are in our program. And so Ms. Cleveland, Mr. Shaw, I'm gonna have you speak with the attorney today. Give them the information. I need the attorney to make sure you get with Ms. Cleveland. I don't know if Ms. Cleveland's gonna be in there. I think she's already aware of what Mr. Shaw is indicating has happened. But I wanna make sure we set this for a hearing. We will have a hearing. And I would like to set that hearing for Mr. Shaw as well as with our provider. And that is going to be on, I'd like to set it for June 2nd. No, this is the holiday week. It's June 9th. I think that would be a better date. June 9th, and I'll set it for, let's set it for 10:30 a.m. Okay? And so, Mr. Shaw, if there is something going on, this is the time to tell us before we jump through hoops. Because you know if I jump through hoops, what's gonna happen? Okay? All right, you know how I'm going to respond. So if something is going on with you, we want to help you. Nobody's sending you to jail for being honest. What you go to jail for is being dishonest. If you need help, we want to align you with resources to get help. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So Ms. Mack is setting up I'm gonna have you wait a second. She's setting up the conference room. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fike, one of you, let us know who's gonna go in. And then Mr. Shaw, your next date with me is going to be June 9th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. for a hearing, okay, for a violation hearing. And actually evidentiary hearing too, with respect to that provider. So let me place Mr. Shaw's case number on the record. I have SP 111-50151. Mr. Shaw is physically in the courtroom. He has denied that he has engaged in anything with respect to his results. And so we are going to conduct a hearing, and that hearing is going to happen on June 9th. Let the record reflect, because sanctions are supposed to be swift and immediate, that the reason I'm putting it out to the 9th is to give the provider an opportunity to respond. And also, we are closed on Monday, and most businesses are closed on Monday, when is June? Monday. Monday is June. No. Monday is the 31st. So, but it makes for a short week if I'm saying that we have to return on the 2nd. So I want to give the parties the opportunity to be prepared for that hearing. And so unless Mr. Shaw says something different in that breakout room or that conference room, I will release him. It's because his results were good. And I will see everybody on June 9th, understanding that June 9th, after confirmations and all of that, I don't need a story. Okay, I won't be listening to a story. I'll be ready to issue a sanction. Today is the day I'll listen to a story. Okay. All right. Very good. So with that, has Ms. Mack returned? No, she has not. Oh, she is in the waiting room waiting to be admitted. Let me put her in.
Your Honor,
Ms.
would you
Mack,
like her
are
to
you
go in?
there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ms. Mack, are you there?
Yes, Judge.
All right. I have you conference room. I don't see you though. And it has Mr. Campbell's name on there. I want to take that off. Ms. Mack, I still don't see you.
I don't know why.
Let me see if I need to ask you. There you are. There you are. And I'll do the renaming. I'll just have it as conference room. All right. Very good. And so I am going to place attorney, who's going in the breakout room with Mr. Shaw?
I will, Judge.
All right. I'm going to place you all in breakout room number 4. You'll get that. Oh, nope. I sent it to you, Mr. Reed. Ignore it. I'll send it to Mr. Figgis, and then I'll also send the conference room, if I can find it. Here we go. To breakout room number 4. All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Shaw. As soon as Ms. Mack comes out, officer, he can go in. All right. I did see that Officer E joined us. Officer E, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm also well, thank you.
All right. Were you calling to give me an update on the wellness check?
Yeah. Well, indirectly, I was just going to get on in case you had any questions because we were able to make contact, but she will be logging
there?
shortly. She was there. She's fine. She'll be logging on shortly, and I'll let her explain. And then if you have any questions for me, I'll be here.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. Good to see you. Be safe. All right. Let's keep going. I am ready we have some probation matters that are ready to go. Are we ready? Miss McCall. Good morning. If you are here on probation matters, please turn on your camera for me. I think I have 2 probation matters. Which one do you have, Miss McCall? You've been waiting. Thank you. Asbury. Mr. Asbury, are you on? Yes, I see your camera. Let's do it. I have case number. Yes, sir. I have case number Z8087671. Mr. Asbury, state your full name for me.
Arnold Price Asbury, the second.
All right, Mr. Asbury, how are you doing with your probation?
I'm doing good, ma'am.
All right. No issues, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you ready for this holiday that's fast approaching?
Yeah, but my son got a baseball game. I'm kind of busy with baseball this weekend, so.
All right, some positive stuff. Yeah, very good. All right, do you have any questions for the court this morning?
No, it's probably too early for the question I'm gonna ask, so.
Man, don't you ask me about when you're gonna get out from probation. You better not ask me that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna ask you.
Don't ask me. All right. Let me hear from Miss McCall. Miss McCall?
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael McCall, on behalf of the probation department. Mr. Asbury, Your Honor, was placed on probation for 6 months. He was on March 28th, 2023. He was ordered to pay all outstanding traffic tickets, no alcohol, no use of possession of illegal substance, random urinalysis twice a week for 90 days, reviewed by court, may possibly change to once per week. And complete the alcohol highway safety class, level 1, pay fines of $200 as well as $35 per month supervision monitoring, and return on April 28th, 2023 at 10 a.m. And Mr. Asbury last appeared on a review hearing on April 28th, 2023, and at that time he was instructed to continue testing as directed twice a week. And also the victim, Ms. Perry, was also present by Zoom, and she was ordered to seek her own attorney. And we were going to, the court was going to revisit restitution again on the next review hearing as of today. And in regards to Mr. Asbury's attorney, Mr. Mitchell, he was going to contact Ms. Perry as well by the next review hearing. He was ordered to return today, May 26, 2023, and he has a final review date of September 28, 2023. Mr. Asbury also had some pending matters with this court on April 28, 2023 at 1:30, which was the last review hearing, and he was ordered to pay $200 on ticket SP 143-67993, and that ticket was adjourned for May 30th, 2023, for him to pay the $200. However, Mr. Asbury did pay that $200 today. In regards to the alcohol highway safety class, he has completed. He has paid his assessed fines and costs in full. He has provided verification of his medical marijuana card, which was issued on March 31st, 2023, with the expiration date of March 31st, 2025. In regards to his testing, he last tested on May 23rd, 2023, and he's negative for all substances. And that's what we got with Mr. Asbury.
All right, Mr. Asbury, you're doing well. I want you to keep up the great work that you're doing, okay?
Okay, Your Honor, I will.
All right. All right, very good. I'm going to give you your next review date, which is going to be on, it will have to be on June 30th. June 30th, 2023. And that will be at 10 o'clock a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Have fun with your son, be safe, and have a great holiday, and we'll see you next go round, okay?
Okay, I will. And you too. Have a safe holiday.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
All right.
Thank you. Is that the only case you have for me? All right.
Thank you.
Very good. Miss O'Driscoll, good morning to you. What do you have for me?
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. I have Miss El Kwawi.
All right, good morning to you. Let me place the case number on the record. I have case number Z8087331. Miss O'Driscoll, your appearance.
Jennifer O'Driscoll on behalf of the Probation Department.
Thank you. And then Miss El Kwawi.
Hello.
Hello, tell me your name.
Danielle.
Good morning. All right, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Very good. Are you having any issues with your probation?
No.
All right. Do you have any questions or concerns you need to raise with the court?
No, nothing for now.
All right, then I'll hear from Miss O'Driscoll. Miss O'Driscoll?
Good morning, Your Honor. Miss El Kwawi has been a model probationer thus far. So she recently completed the Mothers Against Drunk Driving, the Victims Impact Panel. She's completed her substance abuse assessment and she continues with her mental health treatment. She submitted her proof of employment and education, and she continues to have all negative drug testing. She is currently testing 2 times per week. She's also been been able to do this while working 2 full-time jobs, and she's recently enrolled in school at Wayne State University for the fall to further her education. So she is on track as
Very
of right
good.
now. Oh, and that's where
All
she
right.
stands.
All right, that is awesome. All right, you are doing very, very well. I
Thanks.
want you to keep up the great work.
I will.
Now, what are you going to be studying in the fall?
I'm taking business classes.
I love it. Wonderful, wonderful.
Um,
All right.
The only
Go
thing
ahead.
that changed, oh, I'm sorry, but the only thing that changed was the reason why I took the second job was because my first job wasn't giving overtime because it wasn't season. So right now the season came back. So I left the second job and now I'm just taking extra shifts because it saves time, like, and it's better pay. So
All right.
because I don't want to
Very
be
good.
working every day. Like I want to see my family. I want to do stuff.
Yeah. And you want to be able to have some you time, right?
Yes. Today was
Yes,
my
ma'am.
first.
You deserve it.
Today was my first day off since months. Like I don't know what to do with
Wow.
myself.
Find something good to do with yourself. Find something good, okay?
Yeah, well,
All right, wonderful. She's in great shape, Miss O'Driscoll. So absent any concerns, she'll continue to work her probation. I'll give a review date for June 30th, 2023, and that'll be at 10 o'clock a.m.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
You have a great
Thank
weekend.
you. You too, Miss O'Driscoll. I see Mr. Everett is on. I don't have him on my docket. Oh, yes, I do, for 10:30. Never mind, he's not your case. You're good.
No, he's not. No, thank you.
All right.
Hang on.
Very good. Thank you. All right. Let me get Mr. Everett very quickly. If you could get in the screen, Mr. Everett. He had something due today. Did he pay it?
Yes, because these are the only ones that have to be.
Oh, so he's just coming to see if I'm gonna do my job today. Oh, I see you, Mr. Everett. Everett, unmute for me.
Thank you.
Unmute.
I got it. I'm
What you
sorry.
over there saying?
Me?
Yes. You
I
came
was
in
talk-
today to see if I'm gonna do my job.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Your Honor.
I said, did you come on today in court to see if I was gonna do my job?
I was hoping so.
Listen, I told you that if you did your part, I was gonna do my part. So now
Yes.
my clerk has confirmed that you have paid your matter. So I'm gonna call your cases, SP 137-79282, case number SP 141-11401. State your full name for me, sir.
Michael Averett.
All right, Mr. Averett, you have paid your fines and costs. The 2 matters that I just placed on the record are being dismissed without prejudice. You are all set.
Okay, I just got one question. They told me to bring up a SP case 142-793-92 and see if I can get some help with that. And I also
Go
got
ahead.
a little personal matter. I just want to know if you can help me with it. I inherited a house through
Oh,
death.
I can't help you with it, sir. I can't advise you.
I just want some advice. But I have to
I
go
can't
through
advise you. I'm the judge. Judges can't advise anybody.
for probate. I don't know what to do. I'm unaware of what
All
I should
right.
do, how to handle it.
Okay, hold on. If you stop talking over me, I'll
I
ask
apologize.
Mr. Reed. That's okay. I'll ask Mr. Reed. I don't know if he knows anything about probate. And maybe you can refer him out to someone or tell him who he needs to call. But I can't refer you to anyone or give you any advice on that. But let us check on that case that you asked about.
Okay, thank you.
I have it. I'm ready. It's SP 142-793-92.
Correct.
All right, and then I see.
It's in default, Judge.
What is it, a civil
It's a
infraction?
civil
How much
infraction.
does he owe?
It's 192, that is including fees and late fees and all that.
All right, how much time do you need to get that paid, Mr. Avery?
Is
I'll
it,
waive the late fees, but you gotta get it paid.
is it any kind of way we can mend it down or anything? Cause I didn't ever
Well, no,
receive no court date for it, and I made a court date.
Let Mr. Reed, while you're going in that breakout room to talk to him and just see if you can tell him what number to call, I'm gonna send you over that because he was here in court, obviously, because he came and they worked out a deal for him. See if you can reach out to the prosecutor and see if they'll include that, since he has paid the tickets that he was supposed to pay. Can you do that, Mr. Reed?
Yes,
And Your
Judge.
Honor, I still have a bond out there too that just haven't been done with
Does he
nothing.
have a bond out there?
I don't know. If he does, it'll be applied or returned.
What's the charge on that ticket, Ms. Mann?
This one is, here you go, Judge.
Okay, he's cutting in and out of or into traffic. Check and see if he has a bond. Because Mr. Reed, maybe you can talk to them about doing something for him and we can apply his bond to get it paid. I can't
Yes,
tell the
Judge.
people what to do. I can't change charges but
I
you can talk
understand.
to them.
I understand.
We're checking to see if you have a bond out there. All right, I don't want to slow down my docket. I want to keep going. Mr. Griffin, indulge me for 1 second. Is anyone on for the other specialty court so that I can address Ishmael Lopez and Anthony Maddox? Is anyone on? No? All right, you can we'll let them know that I want to address those. Because I think they are both for the Wednesday court case. All right. Let's go to, did you?
Yeah, she has an update and she needs to talk.
All right, did you,
I don't see a bond done. He would have to give me a case number. He got
okay, Mr. Averett, we need a case number for your bond. But I want you to go ahead into the breakout room, send Miss Mack. Get the case number for your bond so we can look it up because you got a lot of cases and we're not seeing a bond. She's not seeing a bond.
I just know that they tried to say it was a $50 bond.
Now, sir, you got us doing all of this. This is
I
$50.
I apologize, Your Honor. I just want to keep my license
It's
in
your
good standing.
$50. It's your
It took me-
$50 out and you got a right to it. Listen.
Took me a
Miss
long
Mack,
time.
I know, and we're not gonna let you leave undone. So listen, Miss Mack, see if you can find the case number for your $50 bond. Miss Mack, let's put him in a breakout room with Mr. Reed. Send Mr. Reed the ROA for this particular matter. All right, and so he was in court. He did pay his other one. Yeah. Mr. Reed, see what you can do. Okay, Mr. Avery, you're gonna get an invitation. You're very welcome. Give me a second, Mr. Griffin. Yes.
You're on, ma'am.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, are you ready on Ms. Brown?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Ms. Brown, I'm concerned why we would need to send the police out to your
Good
house
morning.
in
My
order to
phone
get
is
you
broke.
on. Hold on, Ms. Brown, but if your phone is broke, you know that you have to be in touch with your case manager and that he's probably calling, that you need to let somebody know something. And you did not do that. So what's going on with you?
Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay. And I apologize for that. My phone screen is cracked, so I'm on one of the boys' tablets. I had to give me another iPhone.
Ms. Brown, if you know that something is wrong with your phone, then it's your responsibility to stay in touch. She missed her court date, right, Mr. Griffin?
Yeah, she had a court date yesterday, Your Honor.
And she missed it. So you knew if you had a court date, you should have reached out to us.
But I was at work. I didn't have no nothing. My wallet, everything was here. I was at work yesterday, and today was my off day. And I'm like, I was feeling like, okay, well, how am I gonna call him? But I do got his card in my wallet. But I have no phone. My screen is gone. I get paid Wednesday. I have to get another phone.
All right, listen, Ms. Brown, we have the support of the chief of police for the city of Detroit to help us with our specialty court cases. And I have committed that I'm not going to waste his resources. When I have to ask a police officer, Officer Ingebretzer, thank you, please place your appearance on the record. Officer E.
Yes, good morning, Judge. Officer Steve Ingebrigtsen, Detroit Police Department, badge 60.
Thank you. When I have to ask for a police officer to go to somebody's house to make sure, first of all, that you're safe, you're alive, that nothing has happened to you, those are, and you're sitting there and you know your phone is broken. You know that, wait, I know I see the judge every 2 weeks, and I haven't seen her, and you didn't take the initiative to do anything to reach out to Mr. Griffin, stop by the courthouse, FaceTime, something. That is unacceptable to me because that is a waste of our public resources.
Yes, and I
don't appreciate that. I don't, not at all.
I apologize, and I was going to come up there with my grandmother wasn't here when they pulled up. She in a white car. She was going to bring me up there.
Yeah, but when you know that you're scheduled for 8:45, ma'am. They went to your house at 10:30.
Yes, I know, because I could have got up and came, but my grandma not here. She had a doctor's appointment, so I would have had to
Miss Brown,
wait on her.
let me tell you what I'm hearing. Let me tell you what I'm hearing over and over again. Excuses as to why you did not handle your business. I didn't heard the excuse of your phone screen being cracked, of your wallet being left at work. Now you're relying on your grandmother. Your grandmother couldn't be on time. I'm hearing excuses, and that's unacceptable for me. I'm sanctioning you today. I am. You're gonna have to give back to the community. I'm going to increase, she's gonna have to do some community service. I'm not gonna send you to jail, but the next time I have to send a police officer out to your house to see that you are well, I'm gonna make sure that they can take you with them and bring you here to me so we can process you for the Wayne County Jail, and then I'll have your court date the next day, and I know that you'll be on time. Am I clear?
Yes.
All right. So you're gonna have to get back to the community on this one because that's wasted resources. So, Mr. Griffin, she's gonna do 10 hours of community service, and I need it done within the next 2 weeks. It's the holiday. Let's try to see if we can connect her quickly, but 10 hours, that's her sanction. 10 hours of community service for wasting resources with the Detroit Police Department. And I know Officer E would go out on 100 calls if we asked him to, but I have made a commitment not to waste their resources. And we work very hard not to do that. So when you're not calling, and that's not like you, Ms. Brown. So I don't want to just beat you up this morning, but that's not like you. You've been very responsive. You've been very responsible. You've been very accountable. And so when Mr. Griffin is saying things to me like, we can't get her, she was here yesterday, she didn't show up for court, she's not answering, she's not calling, she's not this, she's not that, that sends red flags for me.
Yeah, I do. You're right. You're right.
Right. So you're going to get my 10 hours of community service done. I want them done no later than, I'm going to give her until June 9th to do 10 hours of community service by June 9th. And that sanction is for wasting our public resources when she could have done a number of things differently. Let me hear from Officer E. Is there anything you want to add?
No, Judge, thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, let me do a case number and tell me if there's anything you want to add. Case number 20227188841, 2022718. Oh, that's the same number. All right, Miss Brown, state your name for me. I think I forgot.
Unique Brown.
All right.
Unique Brown.
All right, thank you. And then Mr. Griffin, has she been testing?
Yeah, Judge. She haven't missed anything. I mean, she, like I said, I just saw her on Wednesday. She came down here and tested. So it's just very unusual. She's still engaged in her treatment. Testing, all tests has been negative. That's why I was so concerned. So that's why me and Officer E went out to the house just to make sure that she was all right. So she is apologetic and everything, but I just let her know that, she knew she had a court that she has to get in contact with me. So I don't see this happening again, Your Honor, but we will get those 10 hours of community service done. So Ms. Brown, after we get off this call, just give me a call after that. But you're fine. I see you're emotional, things like that, but we just was concerned. And, it's not like you, like I said, I had just saw you on Wednesday and we had court on Thursday. And so I just threw up a red flag to me because I know how responsible and hard you've been working. That, I hadn't had any contact with you. So that's why we came out today, just to make sure that you was okay.
That's understandable.
All right. I know you're upset, but understand, I hope that you hear the underlying message, the positive things that we're saying. First, we're saying that we care about you. That's the first thing. And then secondly, we know that this is out of character for you because you have been working this program. You've been a pleasure to work with and you've been working hard. So I want to make sure you don't miss all that messaging in the middle of all of this, okay?
Yes.
All right, what else do you want to tell me today?
That's it, just gotta give me a phone and just waiting to get paid, just so I can give me a phone. That's it. Everything is in my phone. Everything.
I understand it. I'm old school. My kids laugh at me. I keep a journal every year. My good girlfriend buys me a journal and I keep everything in there. So if my phone gets lost, stolen, broken, I have everything written down and they just laugh at me like, Mom, who is doing that these days? They like, look like you running numbers. I'm like, that's okay, but let your phone get broken. I bet your mine get broken and yours get broken. I'm gonna still show up and do all the stuff I'm supposed to do and have access to all the stuff I need to have access to. So I'm just telling you what works for me because I think we rely a lot on these phones. We do. Okay. And they do, although they are smart, they are not the smartest, okay? They do break down, okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good. What's your emergency response plan for the holiday? We're getting ready to go into a holiday and we have some warm weather. What's your plan?
I'll be at work.
Okay.
I've been at work. That's all I've been doing is working and coming here home.
All right. Very good. But you also have been connected to resources through the court, right?
Yes.
And you know that if you hit a rough spot, if you haven't, you triggered, if you get shaky, you can tap into those resources. You know that, right?
Yes.
All right. Very good. I want to encourage you to do that. Will you do that for me?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. All right. Mr. Griffin, anything else?
No, Your Honor. Like I said, this was very unusual for her. So, I said the emotion. She knows that we care, and so she understands. So I don't see this happening in no time in the future or whatever. And thank you again, Officer E, for meeting me there. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Thank
Yeah,
you.
my pleasure, Mr. Griffin. I'm glad she was okay.
Yes. Thank you, Officer E. We truly appreciate you. All right.
Yes, ma'am,
With
Judge. Appreciate
that,
you. Are you all set with me?
I am all set with you, sir. Thank you so much. Good to see
Thank you.
you.
You
Somebody
as
said
well.
we miss you. I'm not going to tell you who said it.
I miss you all too. I'll see you all very soon. Okay, be well. Thank you.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's give Ms. Brown her next date. Let's put her on for, she's in phase 1, is that
Yeah, it
correct?
should be June the 8th, Your Honor. That would have been her next court date.
Okay, let's put her back on the Thursday. Very good. So her return to court date will be June 8th, 2023. And that'll be at 8:45 a.m. on Zoom. Okay, Ms. Brown?
I'm writing it down now on my calendar.
There you go. I love it. I love it.
Ms. Brown, give me a call.
Yes.
I said, give me a call.
Okay, I will. I'll be calling you from 92. That's gonna be the house number. It's a 924
It
number.
don't make a difference. Yeah, just give me a call.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Take care. Be safe. And I'll see you next time.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. I appreciate you. Thank you. I was on pins and needles about that one. All right. Is Mr. Shaw, anything changed?
Ms. Cleveland said he's good to go unless you need to see him.
Nope. You are good to go. And I'll see you on June, what did I put it on? June 9th?
June 9th.
For that hearing.
Okay.
Mr. Shaw, listen, I want you to hang in there. Do what you're supposed to do. You have made so much progress. Somebody said it this morning. Don't let one day or one holiday weekend destroy everything that you have worked for. All of the progress that you have made with your job, with relationships, with yourself. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't let that destroy all the work that you've done. You have resources. You know how to reach out. You know that there are 24-hour meetings going on because the weather is getting warm and because we have a holiday as well. Utilize those resources. That's why we align you with them, okay?
Yes, ma'am. There's lots of activities going on. There's tonight, my friend celebrated 34 years of sobriety.
Yeah.
Go to the meeting, go out to eat, and then that's tonight and tomorrow. There's a AA picnic, and then Monday the NA has their yearly picnic also. So
I love it.
lots of food. So
Come on, go eat lots and lots of food with people who are striving to do the same things that you're striving to do and that you're doing, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right, you are free to leave. Be
All right,
safe.
thanks. Have a good weekend.
You do the same. Yes. I'm gonna keep the warrant in the system. And then let the prosecutor know I want him picked up.
Do you want me to tell him he's still trying to come in? He said he was trying to come in.
I'm not gonna be here past 12. No, I'm not, no. I have not taken a break this morning. I'm leaving this bench in just a few minutes. And then I see someone else has joined us in the courtroom. If you all can let me know who that is.
Yes, that is Mr. Hunter's case. Mr. Hunter.
Oh, Mr. Hunter is on. Good
Yes.
morning, Mr. Hunter.
Good
I
morning,
looked right
Judge.
at you. I don't know who I thought you were. All right, I'm gonna call your case. I don't know if I see it on my docket.
No, it's not on your docket, Judge. Mr. Hunter, if you have the case number, could you provide that?
Yes.
But just before he does that, let me see if we have Mr. Averett squared away. Mr. Reed, do we have Mr. Averett squared away?
Yes, so we want to put on the record that there's a recommendation to dismiss. He paid the other tickets.
All right, very good. And so I'm going to put that on the record very quickly. I have case number SP 142-79392. Mr. Averett, state your name one more time.
Michael Averett.
All right, Mr. Averett, you got a good deal, sir. You got a good deal.
It's greatly
The
appreciated.
recommendation. Yes, sir. The recommendation is to dismiss. I'm going to follow that recommendation and dismiss the matter without prejudice. You are all set, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Reed. You guys have a wonderful holiday, and I'm gonna try to keep my driving record free and clear. I got another court date today at 1:30.
All right, do what you're supposed to do so you can get that license, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I wish you well, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. Give me the name on your case, Mr. Hunter.
Sure. It's Victor Alejandre Gonzalez.
Okay, give me a second.
Mhm.
Did you want them to step up, ma'am? Yes. And then I'll have Ms. Hernandez, who has joined us in the courtroom as our interpreter. If you could join us at the other mic. I'm going to swear Ms. Hernandez. Oh, she might need to be near him so she can hear him with his interpreting. And then she can just speak loudly. Okay, yeah. All right. Ms. Hernandez, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God? Thank you, as well as the words spoken by the court as well. All right, state your name as well as your qualifications very loudly so that they can hear you.
My name is Eva Hernandez. I'm an SCAO qualified Spanish interpreter number 15575.
Thank you. I have case number U329-51316. Please have Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez state his full name for the record.
Está bien, yo estoy llamando aquí al caso U3295-1316 de el señor Alejandro González. Señor Alejandro González, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Víctor Alejandro González.
Víctor Alejandro González.
All right, thank you. And then for probation?
Samuel Hunter appearing on behalf of probation.
All right, did you get that, Miss? Okay, very good. We have to make sure we give the interpreter time to interpret. All right. Mr. Hunter, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez?
Yes, sure.
Tengo que dejarle tiempo para que ella interprete lo que tiene que interpretar. Señor Hunter, ¿qué desea usted decir sobre el caso del señor Alejandro González?
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Hunter.
Yes, Your Honor. As you might recall, Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez was scheduled for review before you on the 22nd, this past Monday, in which he did not appear and a capias was issued. He was the gentleman that said he was in the hospital at that time. And so
let's give her an opportunity to interpret.
Demos la oportunidad de interpretar. Señoría, si usted puede recordarse, el señor Alejandro González tenía que comparecer ante usted el día lunes 22 de mayo para la revisión ante usted. Él es el caballero que se encontraba en el hospital.
It was also brought to my attention that on the court date, which he was supposed to have everything done, that he had done nothing this court ordered him to do.
Y también por esa razón se le emitió ese día una orden de detención. La juez dijo que también para el día que usted se tenía que presentar aquí, usted tenía que haber tenido ya todo hecho. Y para ese día usted no había hecho absolutamente nada.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Eso es correcto, su señoría.
All right. Has he paid his fines and costs, Ms. Mack?
Él ha pagado sus multas y sus costos.
Looks like.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Your Honor.
Look like he did pay it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So he's paid his fines and costs.
Bueno, aparentemente él los ha pagado, ¿ok? Entonces él ha pagado sus costos y sus multas.
But he hasn't done anything else the court has ordered him to do. Is that correct, Mr. Hunter?
That is correct, Your Honor. And when I I met with him this morning right before he appeared in your courtroom. We went over everything. I did schedule, there's 2 appointments scheduled for him. He has an appointment scheduled for this Sunday at 1 o'clock with Latino Family Services. And that will be for the HIV STD test, as well as the prostitution offenders class. That's for this Sunday. And then on Tuesday at 11 o'clock, he's scheduled to begin his 40 hours of community service at Southwest Detroit Community Center. I spoke to a Mr. Phillips and a Miss Bontello regarding that. So he's scheduled for 11 o'clock on Tuesday for that.
Sí, su señoría. Nosotros nos reunimos esta mañana, tuvimos la oportunidad de reunirnos esta mañana y él tiene hicimos 2 citas. Él tiene una cita el día 28 de mayo a las 1 p.m. de la tarde, este es un domingo, para que él entonces haga sus exámenes de HIV y de STD y tome la clase que tiene que tomar sobre la prostitución. Y eso es en Latino Family Services. Y para el día martes 31 de mayo a las 11 de la mañana tiene su cita con el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria del Suroeste de Detroit para comenzar a hacer sus 40 horas de servicio comunitario. Ahí hablé con el señor Phillips y ella tiene su cita con la señora Buentello.
All right. Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez, can I count on you to keep those appointments and do what this court has ordered you to do?
Okay, señor Alejandro González, yo puedo contar con usted para que usted mantenga esas citas que tiene y empiece a hacer lo que tiene que hacer con esta corte. Okay.
Is that a yes?
¿Eso quiere decir sí?
Sí.
Yes, yes.
All right, very good.
Okay, muy bien.
Then Mr. Hunter, what I am inclined to do is I'm going to give him 30 days.
Okay.
To get his community service done, his classes done, and his testing. I will not give him another extension.
Okay. Yes.
Ok, señor Holmes, lo que voy a hacer, lo que me inclino a hacer es a darle 30 días más para que él haga todos sus exámenes, sus pruebas que tenga que hacer, tomar las clases y hacer todo lo que tenga que hacer en 30 días. No le voy a dar más tiempo.
Your Honor, I don't.
Go ahead.
Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez indicated he has a new address. I'm not sure if the court has that.
Señora juez, el señor Alejandro González ha indicado que tiene una nueva dirección.
All right, I need you to make sure that Ms. Matt gets that, but not over Zoom.
Okay, yo tengo que asegurarme de que usted se la dé a la señora Matt aquí, pero no aquí en el Zoom con todo el mundo.
All right, very good. So I am going to schedule you for another review. I will do it on June 30th.
Ok, señor, yo le voy a dar entonces la nueva fecha para su nueva revisión para el 30 de junio.
And that will be at 10 o'clock a.m.
Y eso va a ser a las 10 de la mañana en punto.
All right, and you must have your community service completed.
Para esa fecha usted tiene que tener todas sus horas de servicio comunitario ya completas.
You must have taken your class.
Tiene que haber tomado la clase.
You must also have undergone testing, the required testing.
También debe haber hecho los exámenes que se le ordenaron.
And your failure to comply with this court is going to result in jail time.
Y si usted no cumple con eso para esa fecha, el resultado va a ser que lo van a meter en la cárcel.
Understood?
¿Entendió?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. His next appointment is going to be in person on June 30th, 2023 at 10 o'clock a.m.
Su próxima cita va a ser aquí en persona, no hoy, el día 30 de junio de 2023 a las 10 de la mañana. Perfect.
All right. Thank you. Here, Ms. Mack, I wrote that up.
Gracias.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
Mendez. Thank you, Mr. Alejandro Gonzalez.
Gracias, señor González. Thank you.
Have a good holiday.
All right. You do the same. Be safe.
Thank you.
All right. I think that the other specialty court, Mr. Green, did I see you come in?
Yes, Your Honor.
There you are. All right, Mr. Green, can I call your few matters, the two matters that are on for your court? Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
You are. Okay, very good. Let's do it. I have case number 220444601 for Ishmael Lopez. I received some information last night about Mr. Lopez at the Wayne County Jail, indicating that he had to be brought back to Judge Bryant to set aside the plea agreement so that we can order competency. And so I would like to, Ms. Mack, see if we can get that on Judge Bryant's calendar for Tuesday. And then that way we can see what's going on for him on Wednesday with us. So we're gonna, if you could call Judge Bryant, that's okay, I know you're busy. Judge Bryant's clerk, and see if we can get Mr. Ishmael Lopez on her docket for Tuesday, and then put him on our docket for March 31st, 2023, not March, May, I'm sorry, May 31st.
Ishmael Lopez?
Yes, and that would be 9:30 for us. Mr. Green, do you agree with that recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor. Just a few clarifying questions. So for when he goes in front of Judge Bryant, will he need to have specialty court counsel there to represent him, or will this be a something that they just handle without?
The attorneys in her courtroom which should represent him.
Okay, so they'll just be setting the guilty plea aside, and then he'll come to our courtroom the next day, and we can continue with what we had planned, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That works.
All right. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, any objection?
No objection.
All right. Very good. The last case I have is for Anthony Maddox, case number U583-92120, U557-96020, case number 162570611, and case number 172191601. What's the update on Mr. Maddox?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Maddox is Ms. Taylor's case. However, Ms. Taylor has left for the rest of the day. So at this time, I do not have an update on his status. He was scheduled to go back to the facility that he was in, I believe, that day on Wednesday when our last hearing. So yeah, at that time, that's about all of the information that I have currently.
All right. So what I'll do is I will place him on my docket for Wednesday. Let me see. No, Wednesday is not a good day. It's gonna have to be Tuesday. No, that's okay. I'll stick with Wednesday. May 31st, 2023 at 9:30 a.m. Mr. Green, if you could try to reach out to Miss Jasmine to find out what's going on, to make sure there's nothing, or Mr. Morgan, to make sure there's nothing I need to do today where Mr. Maddox is concerned. Okay,
we'll do, Your Honor.
because we're closed on Monday and I don't want to leave anybody hanging.
We'll do, and I'll inform you via text if there is anything, or if there is not anything to address.
All right, I appreciate that. Okay. I also had Latasha Arrington. Does anybody know who Latasha Arrington is?
She was supposed to pay, Judge, and it looks like she paid some and she owes $120 on that one.
How much did she pay?
She paid $120. She paid half.
All right. So Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, what I'm going to do for your client, even though she didn't come back on, case number SP 134-62031, I'm going to give her until June 30th, 2023 to get the remaining balance paid. I'll put it on for 10:30 a.m. as an adjourn to pay. And so I'll give her that time to get that remaining balance paid. Otherwise, I'll have to.
We understand, Judge, and we thank you for that consideration.
Thank you.
But she did make an effort. She paid $120.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Green, you still on here? You need me for something else?
Oh, no, Your Honor, I'm
just making
sorry.
sure. No,
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 I'm
no, you can
fine.
stay as long as you like. I just don't want to cut us off and you need me.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Thank you.
All right. And it looks like I'm running from you on a Friday because y'all day is really on Wednesdays.
I know, right?
Running. All right, very good. We're in great shape. As you all know, this is problem solving court. That means that anything can happen. So please make sure that you are on call should we need you to get back on record for us to continue. Ms. Topman, I hope that that doesn't happen on today, but if it does not happen, I want to thank you for serving on this week. I know we can be kind of all over the place, but that's what happens when you're problem solving court. We wish we could have a straight docket. We never do. So thank you for hanging with us. We appreciate you. All right. You're muted, Ms. Topman, if you are saying something to us. Oh, she said bye. Okay, Miss Cleveland, did you need me for anything?
No, oops. I think I got it right. No, Your Honor, just everybody have a good holiday weekend. Everybody be safe. I'm going to eat well, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And Miss Cleveland, again, a shout out for you yesterday for making it happen. You and your husband, Mr. Wiley, tell him thank you for making it happen for those babies on yesterday. They were very, very pleased. Many of the parents just thanked me, off to the side, like, thank you for taking care of them because I know lunch wasn't on the table. I'm like, I can't take any credit. Tosha Cleveland did all of that without any of my assistance,
No
including
worries.
serving the babies, because we had so much going on
It was a lot,
yesterday.
yeah.
So thank you, thank you, thank you.
No
I
worries.
appreciate
Anytime, Your Honor. I love the babies. I love all the babies.
it. Yes. All right, Miss Harris, you're good?
Yes, Your Honor, I am. Have a wonderful holiday weekend.
All right, you do the same. Everybody do the same, and we're on call should anything change.
Yes,
Thank
Judge.
you, Judge. Be safe. Not too much barbecue, Judge.
You know I'm not eating no barbecue, Mr. Reed. I'm gonna barbecue some vegetables. I might just treat myself out to eat and skip all of that.
Yes, Judge. Be safe, Judge.
All right, you